Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time.
Friday, July 7th, and we're talking about things out there.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes, girl.
That's unique.
Ladies
That's
and
unique.
gentlemen,
That's
it's star
unique.
time.
That's unique. Yes. No. Wait.
Queens is in the building, y'all.
Yo, Moochie, can I get that theory, please? Let me get that theory. You know what I mean? I need that theory right now. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it Wednesday. I don't need it Friday. I need that theory right now.
You know, black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we pretty much good to go.
Right.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Oh, I've been on mute all this time. Yeah, but we're gonna be discussing uh Alexi Lapri, also known as Effie. We're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about Katt, and he got some drama going on with him. Also, we're gonna weigh in on what we think about what's going on with Tamar and look and Mendices, and we're gonna talk about that situation. Yeah, did I hear? Hold on, did I hear my bell? Hey, Inga. What's
Hey, what's up, y'all? What y'all up to?
well?
What y'all hoes up to?
You being fresh tonight.
Well, I already had the edibles already done kicked in real good.
I
So
I I, I see.
the edibles already kicked in, y'all. So just be
You know what?
prepared.
I
So
can't with you.
I'm up to behave myself.
I
Or
should I
or you
should
can
work.
mute me
Oh,
if I go too off the rails. Just go on and mute
look,
me.
I no, you didn't. Like so you just gonna be a loose cannon tonight.
No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to be good, but if I can, in case it get out of control,
If it get
just
out
go
of
on and mute
control,
me.
look,
Just go
y'all,
on
she's
and mute
giving me
me.
a heads up. So if it gets out of control, you gonna go on mute.
Yeah, you're about to. Let me be me now. Don't though.
I'm gonna let
But.
you be you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you be you.
But who said let it flow? Who said that? All in. Hey, girl.
Let it flow, Inga.
I know that you're gonna flow on. Yeah, flow, float on. Mm-mm-mm.
So
We gotta get back
we
in
gotta
that
wait for
Discord and play
Detroit because
music
this
again.
is Detroit's story. I thought he was gonna be here by now.
He running the streets.
But this is his story. He's the one that brought this to our attention. At first, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be honest. I was in disbelief. How
No,
about you? Remember, we was
it turned out it's
discussing.
real.
I think it's some family stuff.
It is. It turned out it's real. But it happened a while back. But I think we just getting wind of it.
Yeah.
I think it, like it happened like maybe a month ago, if not something like that. But I think we just getting wind of it. But I ain't even. I wasn't trying to be funny at first. I ain't recognize who it was. 'Cause I don't know her. I didn't know her name. I just call her Effie. I didn't even recognize her face when I first
No,
saw the picture.
you know what it was? When we went in the group chat, it was the sister's picture that came up first. That's when you was like, "Who's these people?"
I'm like, who this chick? Yes.
Yeah, you was saying that. So that's why I'm like, yo, I
I
know,
see. Mm.
I know. I was like, that's her sister. And that's when I said, that's her sister. This seemed like, yo, don't be talking to my kids crazy. And then probably, maybe some
Yeah,
hands
because
was
I was
flat.
like, child cruelty. I mean, what she do?
She probably was talking to
I,
them crazy.
I'm gonna say, did she have some kids? I didn't even know she had kids. I didn't know what was going on.
She don't. I think it's her sister's kids.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, she looked like she caught one, but it looked like the sister might have caught one too.
Mm, mm, mm. Look like she got an eye jammy. Yeah, it do.
Yeah, but
Wow.
it looked like, even though it looked like she have a eye jammy, it just looked like, how somebody might have got hit, but it ain't. It's like in the cheek area,
Yeah.
so she might have got, she might have got a couple of, to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Hey, Suburban.
I just think, hey, Suburbia, I think this is just maybe what you. He said you sound happy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm getting ready to come on camera. I was making me some. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in here making me some pancakes, so I'm got to
Oh,
come
you
on
had
camera in a
breakfast for
minute.
dinner?
Uh-huh. Some blueberry pancakes. Y'all come get some. The
Mm-mm-mm.
door is open.
Mm-hmm. I see you. Look, you had a little craving.
Yeah, you know how it is. But I do like breakfast for dinner though, y'all. Breakfast for dinner is the bomb. You know what I'm saying? But
Craving the munchies. Wasn't we talking about that last week?
hmm
But what you think? I mean, we gonna have to come back to this when homeboy come.
well, maybe he got more details.
He does.
Okay, but then when I guess he'll come next week.
Well, I got the details on this.
Well, I guess give us what we know already, and then if he
But
got something extra, he can tell us.
let me give you the detail. Let's go back. I'll give you the details.
Where my damn glasses? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
Mhm.
okay. So
Oh,
this is what they're saying. They are saying jail records show Alexis Lepre Greer was arrested in DeKalb County on August 18th, which and charged with cruelty and
hmm
disorderly conduct. So, like I said, child cruelty. So I don't. She didn't touch no kids, but she probably was talking to them reckless, like, "Yo, I will knock your head off
or
your shoulder," or something like that.
or either that her and her sister got into a fight in front of the kids, and maybe Atlanta or Georgia law, maybe
Charge
they consider that as cruelty because the kids
because the
involved.
kids
Yeah,
was there. Yeah,
right,
I
right.
don't. I think this is just something minor, and people want to blow it up, and this it's like some family stuff.
It is some family stuff, and yeah, and so, but
She
I
get a
guess she.
pass with me. She get a pass with me because
Yeah,
I got to keep up.
I don't think it's nothing that we need to be worried about yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
Exactly.
some Jesse Smollett stuff or something like that. You
Mm-mm.
know what I mean? So it just I think it's some family ish.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of Jesse Smollett, since that's the great segue that you gave. Speaking of Jesse,
Oh Lord, he is the worst, man.
but we're not gonna talk. Oh, wait, I'm glad he's here. He's here just in time. Now
Oh, okay.
you
Wait a
broke
minute.
the story, Detroit, right?
Y- Yes, ma'am.
All right, the floor is yours, brother.
Um, to be honest with you, they didn't explain they didn't really talk about much with this. Like the only thing we can really do is suspect that, all I could say, like I was telling Inga, like I have my cousin, he lives in Cab County or whatever like that. And at first I thought this was like a like AI. And then I had text him, he was like, yo, that's like a real newspaper. It's been there for a very long time. And he was saying that when you in Georgia, if you fight, it's around some kids, you can go to jail for that.
Oh, so that's what it was. She had a fight
Yeah.
with her sister.
No, I think it was with somebody. I think her sister was fighting somebody. They probably jumped somebody.
Oh, so then her
Y-
and her sister was scrapping with some other people's. So no, if
Yeah.
my sister's getting in, I'm getting in too.
Yeah, that's what it
Look,
was.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it
That's
ain't a
what it
much of
is.
nothing.
That's what it. If it's that's what it is, then she gets a total pass with me
Oh,
I
for
mean,
because
sure.
I
because
don't
I
know
will
what it
throw
is,
rocks
but
for my sister.
I
So
Oh,
don't know what it is. But even though I don't even have a close relationship with my sister, but I'm not gonna sit there and let nobody beat them up. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah, that I
Because
ain't gonna
because it
do.
could because I don't think she no longer engaged, but um I think her Effie's sister was holding her down. I ain't trying to sit there, make no rumors. It's not a rumor or nothing like this. I don't know, but I can only suspect that, you know what I mean, that she probably caught her fiance probably cheating, and the kids was he has a son, and her daughter her sister has kids, and that's what happened. You know what I mean? Like that's just me personally. I don't think it was them fighting or them being drunk or nothing like that because from the reports it seemed like it happened like August 10th, and they came to pick her up around like August 18th, her and her sister, and they let her go.
yeah, so did
Hey, Moon, let me ask you a question, Moochie. Do I think if she wasn't, I think this was a nothing burger until they found out who she was.
I agree
Exactly.
with you. Now let me bring in Pretty Girl. She's
Hey, West
backstage.
Coast.
Okay.
She's coming on in. Hey, boo.
What up, dog?
Hey, everybody that I didn't say hi to. Hey, Detroit, how you doing?
What's up? What up, sis? How you doing?
I'm feeling better today than I did the other day when you called me. I was down the dumps, but I'm good
I can
now.
tell.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Hey
So,
y'all, my bad. I'm sorry.
oh, it's okay.
Oh,
I
she
thought we
trying to
was
sound
talking
all
about my
sexy.
turn.
Ooh.
All right, look, we gotta let Pretty Girl have the floor because this is her girl, and
Oh
I feel like
Lord.
she gonna defend her just like we was defending
No,
her.
yeah, she's not my girl, so I don't care what happened to her. And that's a house joke.
Oh well, I mean, I just hate the way the media is set up today because it's so misleading and so clickbait. Don't get me wrong. I feel like media and the newspaper always been, you know, salacious on some level because they trying to sell papers. You know what I'm saying? We seen The Wire. How what was that season 5 when
Mm-hmm.
McNulty was doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So we, it's gonna have it's gonna have some some entertainment factor that they're trying to draw, but when I initially saw it, I was like, "Oh no, she over there, got the people in the basement." Like I don't know, I didn't know what was going on. But when I did some digging, I'm like, I just really hate that. I just really hate how they just be so misleading. When I mean, it's one thing you kind of have to do your own research at this point when it comes to
Yep.
Yes,
the
you
article.
have to.
Yeah, because you would, look at the charge and not really understand what it is. And then once you do your digging and, get credible or reliable sources, then you're like, oh, that ain't that bad. you know?
I,
Yeah.
that's what I did though, because I have my cousin lives in Georgia. He told me, he said it's not a bunch of nothing. He said, bruh, he said based on third, you can get third degree by. He said it don't matter. He said they live in a conservative. You know what I mean? You know
Mhm.
how Georgia is. He said if you fight around the kids, don't matter what happened, they going to come arrest you. Don't matter what happened. He was like, that girl ain't about did nothing because if she did, they would have never let her go.
Yeah.
And the shade room was horrible for reporting. Didn't even get the facts. Shout out to Hollywood. You know what I mean? To Hollywood Unlocked. They unlocked the story and basically said the woman she ain't do nothing.
I feel like
Hey,
sometimes
paper
people
boy.
before they report on stuff, they really need to step back and dig up the facts and not be so quick to be the first ones to break the story, even though you haven't really broken it.
Shout out to
Right.
Macaroni Jr. For coming to her defense.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah!
Saying,
Well, even a kid that plays Braden Giovanni,
yeah,
he came to her defense too, but he was
yeah,
comical with it. I loved it because he was like,
yeah.
"That mugshot do look hot." So
Because it's
like
messing up their money. I mean, because this is potentially can mess up the situation because let's be honest, I believe she's in that new spinoff. You see what I'm saying? So
hmm
this could kind of try to mess up her bag. I mean, 50 took up for her. You know what I mean? Like he probably checked up on her and everything like that because they know that girl's character. She ain't about to do nothing to nobody unless somebody messing with her or her family or somebody.
and that's what it seems like it was. If you gonna mess with my sister, then both gonna get into it. So
Exactly.
Hmm.
it might not have been as we could the way the mugshots look. Anybody could make this dramatic
Right.
I mean,
just
them
because of who
edges.
she is. Say that again,
Yeah.
pretty girl. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was like, those edges are still together, So
Mhm.
You know what
no,
I'm saying? So how much really happened?
exact.
That
Or you.
newspaper did that for
They
a
both
reason
of their
though.
hairs together. It's like so if it was
Mhm.
like some sort of physical confrontation and or if it was I just think it was done like you're bringing this out for what reason? This was nothing.
The
Just
And
to
I,
newspaper had to
embarrass
sell.
her.
The newspaper needed some clicks. They didn't even know who she was. They found out who she was. They looked at she was on Power. They said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this. We're gonna have to get these clicks up," and they did that.
Mm-hmm. That's
Was
exactly what it was.
was that
Clickbait.
paper boy?
probably
What up,
somebody's
Pate?
kid,
Yeah, tell
you
him
know.
I sent the link to I thought I did. Oh, that's what I did. Remember when you said you got it in Instagram too, Inga?
Yes, yeah.
That was the mistake. I thought I was sending it to him.
Uh,
Uh,
oh, let me see.
yeah.
Send it to me on
Um,
Instagram. I'll send it to him on in Discord if you want me to. That
Oh, I got it. I just
okay,
did it
okay.
now.
oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
doing it now because I was like, you said you got it there and there, and
yeah. I could see. I see.
that was like
She
a
was making
mistake,
sure I show
y'all.
up. I bust
She was
out
just
laughing.
she was just
I said,
disappointed in her
"You sent me
somebody.
to all the platforms."
She held it down. Her sister they was holding it down for each other. That's all. She
Yeah,
good.
that's all that is. I
Yeah.
feel like that too.
This
So
be
let's
old
go
Mhm.
news
on
by
to the
next
next
week.
thing.
Yes, Sally. We know.
Did y'all hear what happened with this?
I heard a little bit, just
Yeah,
very, very little.
I don't know
It,
the full
it's it's
story.
Yeah, I
it's
don't know the full story.
conflicted stories going on with this.
I just know the guy from Baltimore, the guy Reggie. I know he's from
Oh
Baltimore.
yeah, that's right. He's from
He's from
Baltimore.
Baltimore. He's a comedian, and that's pretty much all I know. And then but he got taken out in Mississippi though.
Yeah, and
That's about all I
it
really
was
know.
with they were saying he was arguing with somebody in Cat security, and he was doing security for Cat too. So it was some type of physical confrontation, and then it went left, and then he was hit with the hammer, so to say.
Hmm.
I don't really know much
They
about it. I
they're
saw them
saying
on
that
IG
Cat
Live talking
Williams
about it.
wasn't there when this happened. They're saying because it was it was a press conference and everything about it, and they said that he wasn't present when this happened. It's one of the homes that he, like, you know how you have a business and you have rental, I guess he had rented this spot for his staff, so he wasn't even staying there at the time. The way they were explaining it. Yeah, so they saying
So he was staying at Katt's house.
well, they were on tour, so they was
Mm-hmm.
taking a break, and
Mm-hmm.
this incident happened at his at a house, but they're saying that Cat does not live at that house. It was like a house that they had rented, and supposedly these two guys were roommates at the time.
Mm, mm, mm.
As Monique, and then Monique gave a little she spoke out, and she said, as Monique continues to grieve the loss of her friend and fellow comedian Reggie Carroll, a new development has ties to comedian Cat Williams has recently been publicized, and trust us when we say it's sure to make you scratch your head. So you see why I got the last name up there. That's
Mm-hmm.
Cat's cousin. So this is not just something.
Oh,
So
Trinell.
they said, as we told you on Monday, Carroll, affectionately known as the Knockout King of Comedy, was pal in Mississippi in August. So he got hit with some hot ones on August the 20th. Despite medical personnel performing life-saving measures at a local area hospital, Carroll is deleted from his injuries. He was 52 years old. On the news of his death, it has been circulating. Monique hopped on social media to pay her respects to the man she referred to as her brother of comedy. The last time me and my brother Reggie Girl was together, it was an amazing time. Being on tour together, being on the road together, what a time, she wrote. It seemed like every time something happened, if she can insert herself, she does it.
Mm,
I
mm,
mean, that's me. I'm just like, why?
mm.
Not
Attention.
too long. Yeah, it's just like, why? See, you know what else I saw too today?
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched a lot of the comedy channels and stuff. They're
Mm-hmm.
talking about this, and they're even saying, something don't sound right. What's y'all take on it?
What they say we don't
Oh,
sound right about it.
They're saying
they
like
think it was a setup or something.
something like that. That's what if you go to and to me he seemed like one of the realists, even though some of the stuff I don't like what he talks about. And he has a YouTube channel, he has a podcast on, but I think I feel like he's on point. And then there was another comedian, Billy Sorrells. He
Mm.
he was like, this don't sound right, and he was like upset about it. Like he was like he wanted, like, people want answers.
You think allegedly? You think Cat Williams' cousin has something to do with this?
He got arrested. Well, it's
I'm. I,
confirmed. It's confirmed by Fox 13, WREG, WJTV. Tarnell was an
oh, hey Moochie tripping.
employee
I
of
know.
the first Sunday Star, huh?
I'm trying to talk in codes. You know what I mean? Because YouTube. I must forget it, man. I don't think Cat Williams' cousin had nothing to do with this. I think they trying to
I
put
don't
it on
think
him.
so either. I don't think it's no connection.
So do y'all think this is some sort of conspiracy?
I actually think it is. If the last name wasn't Williams, they wouldn't care nothing about this guy.
Exactly.
Okay. I
It's
feel
the
like
last
some,
name.
I mean, it
and
could,
and
we could be 50% right, 50% wrong. I don't know. Oh, you said which one passed? Is Reggie Carroll, the guy with the red uh, cap on?
Who know? I'm not saying it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it. I'm gonna repeat myself. I'm not saying it. We don't know. And rest in peace to
Yeah, they said okay. Don't trip said that they said that the unalived's last name is Williams, and they were roommates. That don't
yeah, I said
necessarily
that
mean.
earlier.
Oh, okay. That don't necessarily mean that.
he had anything to do with it. Somebody
Right,
backstage.
but
Yeah,
that don't mean
I
that
just
they
need more
really related
information.
either.
Oh,
It,
you got somebody at your door.
uh-oh. What's up?
Hey, what's going
Hey,
on?
what's
What up,
going
though?
on?
What up?
Have you been paying attention to the to what's been going on this week? Are you familiar with this story?
I'm a little familiar with it. It was I think Chanel Williams used to run. He used to run security for Cat Williams, his cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I know Reggie Carroll. He retired military. He was a good dude. Everybody had nothing but good things to say about him. But I think something went on between these two because I mean, people beef. Even these comedians be beefing when they on tour and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So he could have had beef with this dude or something like that, and it just went sideways.
Well, do you also know that Reggie Carroll used to work for Death Row?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay,
and it's
okay. So you
a
think
lot
it's
of
some
stuff.
conspiracy? You think Suge Knight had something to do with? I mean, where you
No,
going with that?
no,
I don't even
not at
think
Uh,
that.
all.
I
I'm
think it was
not
probably
going there.
it's
I'm
probably
being
I'm just
isolated
funny, y'all.
saying,
incident.
Y'all, I'm
it
being
might be a
funny. I'm
cover
being
up.
funny.
I'm just saying it might be a cover up as far as
Oh nah.
Moochie be
we're
going with
not
the
gonna
Suge ain't making
ever.
no moves. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't the boss no more.
No, I know.
at
I'm just
all.
joking. I'm just because she tried to put the death row up in there. I was like, what the
I'm just no. I just
He
was saying
did.
he used to work for Death Row. He
He got
did,
a
hell?
background too. He was in the military, but I
and
mean, he ain't no
he's known
pushover,
for fighting.
obviously.
No, he definitely not.
They say
So
he's no. That's why they call him the Knockout King. That's
knockout,
why he
yeah,
was
Yeah.
security
yeah.
with the tour. He was
Mm-hmm.
security too.
Mm-hmm.
So, some say allegedly, I'm not even alleged because just being a conspiracy theorist, but some people, these entertainers, be getting knocked off because they be owing money to the mob, man,
Mm.
and
Mm,
they don't pay up, and because
that's a good
I'm
thought.
just saying, bro, like when you don't pay up, a lot of like allegedly. I believe that's what Michael. No, I ain't gonna even get. I'm not even gonna go
Yeah,
there.
don't
When
even
Michael
go
Jordan
there.
fight, I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna
Don't
chill.
go there.
But
Not on his
but
birthday. Don't go.
No, no, nah, don't do that. I mean,
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna do it to
that.
Michael Jordan.
I,
But
He
I'm
I
gonna
just
have
thought
a
saying.
about that
he
too,
gonna have
but
a
I
plaque
don't
on
do
I
his.
ain't
that,
gonna. Hey,
man.
people, I ain't gonna go there. This ain't my
Mike
channel.
Mike
But
had way Mike was throwing away money. He could spend that. He ain't owe nobody.
that's a
Nah,
fact.
that was something else.
That
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 was
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 something. But
something
something
some of
else.
else
these,
because
but some of these
that's straight
entertainers do be
from.
owing money though, and like that OJ, like old girl in the Nicole Simpson. She owes some of that money to them people, and they knocked her off. You know what I mean?
She was
Mm-hmm.
a
So,
garden too.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
She was a garden too. You know the
Yeah,
Oh,
one.
she
for sure.
was.
But she was on
She
her and
was.
the old boy was on that money though.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
know.
You know what I mean? When you owe that money to the mob, they give you multiple chances to pay them back. And when
I know.
you don't do that, they
She
find you
owe
and they
everybody
eliminate
in
you.
town. Look, don't y'all know I know that OJ case backwards and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah,
Not
OJ
saying
used to
this
be paying her debt for the stuff that come. Ooh, yeah, we ain't going
not
down
saying
that
that this brother has to do with that, but like not saying nothing about giving a ring. The giving a ring got a case with these guys. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like these people be gambling and can't afford to pay, and they ask people that these billionaires and these doggone mobsters for this money, and know they can't pay them back in time. They don't play with that. So
Gilbert
I'm just
Arenas a
saying
goofball. He always been a
He
damn
is a
that's
goofball.
true.
goofball.
That's
It's
true.
like he a
He
sucker.
he been yes, a soccer goofball, all of that. Yeah.
But I'm
Well,
praying for his family though, for real, for real.
I ain't
Yeah,
really.
for real.
No, I ain't been praying. I ain't been praying.
No,
I
I'm talking
mean,
about praying for the community. I'm just praying for his family. I ain't talking about
Yeah.
Cat Williams because I'm talking about old boy.
I think they're trying to blow
you
it up,
talking
like
about
you said,
the
because the
Reggie
last
Carroll dude?
name.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
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 I
yeah,
They
think
yeah.
so
they
too.
trying to
Oh
blow
yeah,
that up.
Reggie Carroll. Yeah, yeah. Rest in peace. Praying for his
That was
friends and
probably an
family.
isolated incident between them two. It ain't had nothing
Yeah.
to do with Cat Williams.
Yeah.
They
I
just trying
know. I
to
don't
Hey,
like that they trying to
You
they
do
trying to
can't
that.
help
escalate
it. These
everything.
people got into an altercation,
Hmm.
and he wasn't there because that's what
Hmm.
they're saying. That's what's being
Exactly.
said.
Just
He
because
was
he might
nowhere
have
near
rented
that.
the house for the comedians to stay in doesn't mean that he got something to do with it.
Mm-mm.
So yeah,
that
I
scene
need more
that
information before I put it on
I
him.
just want to know why Monique inserted herself into this.
Because that's what she do.
well, she
That's
is from
what she do.
Baltimore
I'm
though.
sick of Monique.
I
Yeah.
understand that, but I
I
don't
mean,
know.
she a comedian too, so they
Y-
probably ran in the same circles.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, she might know
Yeah,
the
she did mention that.
the guy probably opened up for her many times.
Mhm. So she knowing.
This guy from Baltimore, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
then
she
I'll
probably
take it
know him.
back. Am I being too harsh?
Yeah, yeah, I think
I
you
mean,
would
see,
because
Mooney just gets on our nerves. So
a
that's
Yeah,
lot of
that's
people,
what it is.
a lot of people, these comedians now, you know what I mean, like who they really weren't really having this brother on tour because the guy was good. You know what I mean? These comedians be so jealous and
They
everything
do.
like that, and then so soon as somebody get deleted or whatever, oh rest in peace, he was a good comedian. Why you ain't get his man no flowers and let him come on tour when the brother was alive?
Exactly.
Well, he was on tour with he's been on tour with
opening up for Katt.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
and
probably be
Shay,
like one of the guys who like to warm up,
he was
get the
opening up for
crowd
Yeah,
Cat.
going.
I can't think of the guy's name right now.
D-Ray.
No, not D Ray. Dang, I can't think of his name
Who,
now.
DC? Not
Corey
DC.
Holcomb.
Oh,
Corey
Corey.
cool.
Holcomb. Oh, he opened up for him.
He was on. He's done
Hey,
skits
place
with
that.
him, and he was
Corey
on his
Holcomb. Corey Holcomb be
podcast
funny
too.
as all get out
And
He
sometimes.
do,
Corey
but
cool,
he's
Corey,
man,
saying
but
he a
something
fool,
sounds
but
fishy with it.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say
he's
is
generic to me.
yeah, I'm gonna say just
I
go look
agree.
at his podcast if y'all want to hear his take on it because he knew all of the parties that are involved.
I agree. I agree with you, people. I like the brothers podcast. As a comedian, he's funny, but he's one dimensional. That's why
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
never.
he
he is
got
one
one bag,
dimensional.
and that's
I
Yeah,
it.
agree
You
with
know what I
that.
mean?
But I
I
mean,
It
but
just
can't.
seemed like
You know.
he don't like
sometimes he's
women to
funny though.
me.
I like Corey Holcomb.
I
He
like
do,
some
but
of the
I
things, but
mean,
he seemed like he don't like women to me.
he was always he. The way I look at it is he kind of he was up there when Patrice O'Neal was alive, but he
I
really blew
love
Mm-hmm.
up
Patrice
after.
O'Neal.
Patrice was the original, and
I
he
still
just
listen go
stepped
back
in
and
his
yeah.
listen
place.
to him on a
That's the same
regular
way I
basis.
feel about D.L. Hughley. He copied Robert Harris's style and ran with it after he
I was
died.
listening to Paul
Yep.
Mooney
After he
the other
passed.
night in here cracking up laughing. Listen to Paul Mooney when you high.
What
Hey,
You will be
What up,
Tamika.
rolling.
Tamika?
The Dan, what's
Hey,
going on,
Tamika.
sis?
Patricia O'Neal was ahead of his time, though.
He
I love
was.
Patrice
Yeah.
O'Neal.
Yeah,
Yeah. To this day, I still listen to
Him
him.
and Robin Harris.
for real. Those two are my favorites.
Yeah.
All right, what else is going on?
So look, publicity stunt or are they caught, y'all?
No,
What's,
this
what's the
publicity stuff.
word?
Let PG talk about this because I think it's a PR stunt.
Pretty girl, the floor is yours, boo. My baby.
Baby.
I'm sorry. She be giving Muppets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, she do got that face.
yeah, she. I just don't understand the psychology. I think she has like, I mean, we all got some form of mental illness, but she got a lot going on because it's every month. Every month is something. Like we can mark it on a calendar. Like every month, like what happened to her? Like she just need to, go on a retreat like Martin or something and chill out because she has a lot of soul searching. I think she's dealing with a lot of insecurity in life. And I think that happens a lot when you have a more famous sibling. I think it's harder on that lesser famous sibling. That's just a part of it. That's just a small part because Tamar is a lot, and she is a celebrity in her own right. I just wish she used her talent for good. Well, she's not. I mean, she's using her talent, but that's not what we talk about. We talk about all the other ish.
Right.
But apparently, like we said last week, she posted something on social media. Like I said, it looked like an excerpt from a book or something because it was the way she started off looked crazy. And I guess she was talking about how she was all like, she don't know what happened to her, but something happened, and I don't understand. Whenever I see someone post their tragedy first on social media, that's a red flag to me. Go ahead.
Well, she said she ended up she did go to the hospital and then she had a doctor come out and make a statement that supposed to been her doctor, but she could have paid the person. Who knows? I think everything about her is a lie. But apparently she did lose 4 teeth and her nose was broken. I mean, what was she high on the cocoa or something
know.
or some high
That's a
edibles?
damn lie. She ain't
And
getting
she
Wow.
knocked
probably
out.
was on some
Fell
perks
and
or
bust her
something.
face.
I just
She
don't
probably was
believe
on
nothing.
some pills or something, allegedly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
allegedly everything I'm saying
allegedly. We don't know these people, but like I said, she probably
Hashtag.
look. I think she might have passed out and didn't realize what happened. She had a night out. They showed her earlier that night, and she was gallivanting through the club with, and it was
Mhm.
Funky Geneva, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, something
And
just
she woke
don't
up with her
seem.
legs open and went, well, oh my God, what you doing in my bed? That's how what she
And
did.
no, I think, but this whole thing, I think it's a good. I think
Right.
it's a PR stunt because she got a new album dropping. She already a
Ain't
new.
nobody gonna buy it,
That's what
No,
shit.
I'm saying.
it
No,
they
you,
got a show getting ready to come out. These two. Did y'all see the
no, that's
That's
but that's
Husband?
no, that's not a show. That's a, something for her new album.
Oh, so is he
This
It's
is
like
publicity
he
it's, a,
getting
it's
out of
like a
is he a
little
hand,
video?
trying to
man.
promote her album getting ready to drop.
No, she.
Okay, so
I
let me
think
ask
what
y'all this:
Moochie.
is
They
he the
stunting.
love interest in the video
In the
treatment
video, yeah. When the,
music
Who
video?
talking about the guy on the screen right here?
Yeah,
man,
Mendeecees. That's Yandy's
Um,
husband.
oh my God, man! I saw this, man. Like, let's keep it a buck, man.
I saw the video on her page.
Mandy,
She posted.
this is why. Nobody want to hear this. I know, ladies. You know, not saying y'all. I know y'all love y'all reality TV shows, but this is poison into this community, man. You know what I mean? Look at it. These
It
people.
is.
Look at it. Before Vince and Muffin Lady, you know, that's what they call her. Sorry, Tamar, but you know
You
they
called
that's
her a
what you.
Muppet?
Yeah, that's what
She
they
do
call
look
her.
like a Muppet. Yeah.
But think about it. Before they went to a damn reality show. Her and Vince was doing good. We ain't know nothing about their business.
I
You
know,
know
and
what I
she was getting anything she wanted. She had a decent husband from what we saw.
mean?
Moochie, do you got the video?
I can get it.
Cause yeah, Tamika even
Oh,
said
matter of fact,
the
you gotta share it because I'm live on Instagram. I'll
But
let you
yeah,
oh
share your
you already
screen.
but
Yeah.
I'll say
okay,
what I
let me
gotta say while y'all find the video. But think
Just
about
let me know
it.
and I
yeah, give me a
put it
second.
in. Put it in.
Reality shows
I
is
meant
never
to tell
good.
you too. That's why I kept texting you too.
Go ahead,
Reality
Detroit.
shows, okay, reality shows is never good. Think about it. Okay. Man, what's her Mandeezy? This is God name. He, you know what I mean? And Yandy. Man, it
Mhm.
came out to the fact that this woman went all the way to the UK and cheated on this guy. And she
Yeah,
said it was true.
yeah, she did.
You know what I mean? Like
Wasn't
I'm
he
sitting there.
still messing with his baby mother?
No, he
Mario?
wasn't messing with his baby mama.
They
She
was
said she
saying
had.
that.
That's just a cop out for her to be cheating. See, her
Mm.
situation for him to be like, okay, he could cheat. You know, I mean, we gonna drag him because you know they love to drag these men on these reality shows anyway. But when it came out, this, I ain't got the clip. You know, I don't know. You want to hear this guy talking, but her gay best friend, a stylist, was
Yeah,
sitting
there
there
you go,
telling.
Moochie. If you can see.
He
Is
was
it any
telling all her
music playing?
business.
Oh, I'm gonna keep it on mute.
Okay.
Oh wait a minute. Oh, hold on a sec.
Damn, she cutting all her hair off.
She did that. Remember she
Wait
did
a minute, wait a
that.
minute. Let me start from the
She
beginning.
all she
And she
all
claimed
wait. I don't know what to believe
this the
as
doctor who
far as
claimed she
the
came out and made a statement. Wait a
This
minute.
shit gonna be Tony so bad, bro.
I was recently contacted by Tamar Braxton's team who reported a very traumatic injury.
Mm.
She woke up in a pool full of blood
Mm.
and saw many fractured teeth on her
Mm.
floor. She flew to me immediately within 24 hours. Upon evaluation, I confirmed that she did, in fact, have several fractured teeth. She even had an avulsed tooth, which is a tooth that's come completely out of the socket. She also
Mm.
appeared to have a fractured septum. We were able to perform immediate oral surgery on her, and we were able to stabilize her for now as she continues to heal. However, she will require several appointments to get her fully to her original smile. We also recommended that Tamar immediately see a medical doctor to evaluate, which appeared to be the deviated septum, broken septum. And upon their evaluation, they determined that she did, in fact, have a fractured nose. As far as the cause, the medical team ruled out seizure, ruled out stroke, and the only thing left that it could possibly be is somnambulism, which is sleepwalking. Oftentimes, in cases of sleepwalking, the person has no memory or recollection of what they've done. They're able to walk, they're able to move, they can even injure themselves, and then they do not remember the next day. That appears to be our best guess right now, as we're still trying to figure out how something like this occurred. And although Tamar's situation is rare, this is a great learning opportunity that if this ever does happen to you, if you find yourself in a situation with an evulsed tooth, you should pick up your tooth by the crown, not the root. Touching the tooth by the root.
Okay, well, I don't know.
That's the
And
craziest
Yeah,
thing I've
exactly.
ever seen in my
just
life.
the music video. I don't want to play the music. Y'all can keep talking while it's playing.
I'm
And
gonna
so
say
just to play
this.
with Mendiz, this is
Oh, so that's her love interest in the video.
That's weird.
yeah, because she said here, my real life heartbreak album, story and movie, starring my friend Mendiz. The new EP, Heartbreak Renegade, available on September 19th.
Doing
Retrograde.
clout chasing. This sound like clout
Yeah, so
chasing
she
at
made
its
all
at
of
its
this
highest.
all this part up with Mendiz. This is for the now her teeth thing. What y'all think about that doctor
I
coming out
think it
being
could be right, or she could have just been.
Could you
We just
look?
saw footage when
Anybody?
she was
People
out
just
there. She was out in the club having fun. She could have came home drunk,
Yeah.
fell down,
yeah.
busted her face on something, and didn't remember what happened. And it's
There
just
you
too
go.
embarrassed to say what really happened. You know what I mean? They not gonna fess up. A lot of them they not gonna fess up because they want to look a certain way in the public image. So it is what it is,
Yeah.
man. It sound fugazi
I'm
to me.
glad. I'm glad Paperboy up here because people ain't gonna keep a buck with these reality mid stars. I don't call them stars. I call them mid because
yeah,
this is ridiculous.
right,
You should
very
say off
mid.
the. You should. You got I don't know about how the voice sound or not, but you know what I mean. You had a voice. I mean, nobody gonna say this, but she single handedly probably destroyed the real. She was on a popular talk show on Fox, and she beefed with these ladies. And now, guess what? It's golf TV. If she would have just kept it P, and everybody could have got that bread, and they would be still on TV right now because she was the person. She was a star of that show, and then when she left, it went downhill.
Mm.
You know, I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
remember
I
that show,
mean
The
she's
Real. She a
she
headache.
Well,
she's the
apparently that was
problem. I think on every scenario, I think she's the problem. But what y'all think?
Can,
I think
she
I
is a
think she's
this
a
headache.
was
cloud
a bit
chaser
much.
extraordinaire. That's what I think.
Yes, exactly.
That's most reality stars. You're a cloud chaser. Number one, most I'm gonna say 90%. Nah, I'm gonna go. Nah, 95% of reality stars are clout chasers, especially the ones that's doing these type of things. And you getting famous off of you getting secondary famous. You getting famous off of somebody that you know, for real, for real. Whether it be family, nepotism,
Mm.
whether it be you was married to him, whether it be that's that right there is just it's a parasitical relationship. You a parasite. You
Yeah.
living off of somebody else's fame.
Wow.
Even if you're trying to do it yourself and it's not working out, you're still living off of somebody else's fame because you know them. Nah, it's just wrong, man. She know what she doing. It don't
Yeah.
sound right
And
because it ain't right.
nobody in the family checks her. You know,
Only her mother has checked her before, but
her mother
with,
part of the problem too.
yeah, I was just getting ready to say.
Her
And
mother.
then and then on
Her
top of
mother.
that, if it is true, nobody's gonna believe you because of so much BS that you put out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
the boy who cried wolf.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, because of all the other stuff she said. Let's say this is really true. She really had a medical emergency. Something happened to her. We don't wish nothing bad for the lady. But what if it is true? But she has lied so many times. Like you said, I'm agree. You know, I'm just adding on to what you said. She's lied so many times. Little boy that cried wolf. Now here come the wolf. Now don't nobody believe her. Because I still don't really believe it. I still think all this is phony in some kind of way.
How
Okay.
many?
Well, I
Oh,
wanna, I wanna,
And
I wanna.
karma, like all in
Have,
said karma.
have y'all watched when Yandy was on Love and Hip Hop in the beginning when she had when the year that her Mendice's both of his baby mothers came on that show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know she had some goons in the audience, some girl goons?
Yeah.
Who's to say that might not have happened? I'm just speculating now. Just
But why?
speculating.
Just because Mendices is Tamar's love interest, or like just a
No, but
job?
I'm just saying they had a. This is how everything went down. They were at the club, and then everybody was like, "Hey, let's go back to my house," and then that's what happened. I think she passed out though. I honestly think she passed out, and she wanted to make more of it.
Nobody in these comments is feeling no kind of sorry for Tamar. As I'm reading these comments, everybody say, I can't stand her. I
Well,
hate her.
who gives a who
It's
gives
hard. I like Yandy better. That's what she said. Don't
Man,
look.
Yandy's a clown.
she a liar? But
Yeah,
And a
she's a
like
liar too. Yeah.
exactly. She a clout chaser too.
Yeah, she is too. I know.
I can't
but
stand. I
who
don't like no real. I don't watch reality TV or whatever because it's fake and mostly like Paperboy said, 95% of y'all people y'all watch on them reality show are clout chasers, including these dudes too.
I stopped
Clout
watching years
chasers.
ago, but but
Exactly.
it did pique my interest. I'm not gonna lie
Well,
because
yeah, it's
of
just
who
Tamar thing.
was involved,
I just
and
said,
it seemed like these every couple of months you hearing about these three.
This is
So
worse than
those,
rap.
especially these two down below, they was just in some drama a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago.
The cloud chasing sales. You know what I mean? I forgot he from Detroit too.
Hmm.
The guy who owns Zeus Network. This dude, his dad is a pastor, by the way. So you already know how some of these pastors get down.
yeah,
They
you know.
borderline scammers.
Right.
Um, he denies the equity in that damn company is $1 billion. I
Yeah.
could believe it because
hmm
that toxic stuff that people like to watch.
I
They
don't
love
watch it.
watching that type of stuff. I'm
Yeah,
just being honest. People
I
review
do.
these.
No,
People,
but
they people be
that
watching it. That's why it's
it's
They
big.
still on.
do.
It's
It's still
bigger than
on for a
scripted
reason.
television.
Exactly.
It's bigger than scripted television. So they make more. That's why all our scripted shows that we might like, they get canceled. The reality
Because of them
shows don't.
shows.
The reality shows don't get very rarely they get canceled.
I feel like this is nothing but destruction to the black community.
Thank you. I
It
was
But
about to
is,
say
it
that.
is,
as
but
far
they
as
don't
But
care.
Tamar ain't no
as
better.
far as
She
the
ain't.
Nah.
relationships,
They
as
only
far as
get
the
thirsty
relationship,
people. That's why they only get thirsty people on these shows. They get people that's on they get
Exactly.
celebrity that's on their way down. They're on the down slope. Or you get like a C or B celebrity. You're not getting no A's. That ain't
Exactly.
happening.
Very few.
So
Very few
very few.
times
They
you
might
ever
make
got
an
that.
appearance for a friend or something like that. Make an
Right.
appearance, but
But
And
they
most
people
not
be
gonna
times,
be
watching this
on the
shit.
right,
show for real. For real.
I
I
feel
So
like
believe all
every
these shows. I
married
believe
couple
all
you
these
that
right,
shows
goes
will
most
get
on
of
here,
the
their
time.
relationship ends up being
that.
just a
That
mess.
that's what I'm saying. Like I hate to say this the scrappy situation. He on there acting a fool. All these damn kids.
Yeah,
Um,
keep getting chicks
you
pregnant.
all he getting all these different women pregnant that leave these kids these Gen
Yeah, and
Zs look
it's
at
just
this.
making our
And
community
then you
look
got your
bad.
mom on there, mom and
And
D
you
acting
got your mom
fool.
who used to be a former pimp. Then
Yeah,
let's not get on the
yeah,
what's that joint that come
yeah,
on with the
pimp and a drug dealer, right?
with the chick with the Nene chick or whatever like that.
All
What's her
Atlanta
Yeah,
Housewives.
Land House. Mm-hmm.
all these wives, none of them really are wives like that. They be clout checks. You have Scottie Pippen, doggone ex-wife on there, and
No,
people
most
be
of
loving these
them are
shows
not
talking
wild.
about.
They,
And I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna preach. I'm gonna keep it about people like, oh, black man, they toxic. But you look what y'all watching on TV. You watching nothing but toxic women, toxic men with 18 baby daddies. You got Ray J on here being toxic online and a bunch of
I
clout
don't never
chasing.
want to talk about him no more. He's a
But this is what going on. Then you see these kids at school instead of sitting there reading, they sitting on a Zeus network. They mamas are sitting there smoking weed and watching that stuff, not paying attention to their kids, and they go. And then the woman think they can sit there and get a BBL and be on these shows. Man,
look.
we got to put some responsibility on that too. Like, stop watching these shows.
Detroit
yeah,
is preaching
for real.
tonight.
They
Mhm.
need
Okay,
to, bro.
church tabernacle.
I
Yeah.
do think these shows is like bad for the community. At first,
It
no, don't get me
is
wrong. At first, I was really watching them, and then I was like, all they doing is showing us in a bad light,
exactly
Mhm.
making all these white people money.
Yeah.
and it's making
Mhm.
all of these other people think that everybody's like that.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already think negative. of us
This is
anyway.
true.
So yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
but
give
I
them
mean, but
Mona
why
more.
would
Scott
you
did it
Why
too.
perpetuate
would
that?
you give them more?
Why would
Yeah,
you
no,
feed
I
into it?
agree.
You feel me?
I
Why
agree.
would you go out there and put yourself out there like that? That's how you know these are trash people. They
Mm-hmm.
don't care about nothing else but being famous. Because
Right.
the only reason why they're on it is because they really wanted to be famous, but they're not. Their
Right.
boyfriend or their wife or their husband or cousin or whoever, that's who's famous, and they eating off. Like I said, they parasites. Even if it's not that, you parasitical because you're feeding off of what he just said. You're feeding off of society.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You making it bad for your community. You're feeding
Yeah.
off of that. You know what it's doing. I know you know what it's doing, but you don't care because it's a check. That's like a
This is
lot of
the
these
new.
rappers too. A
Mhm.
lot of rappers don't care. It's deeper than just that. You know what I mean? When it comes to what we're talking about right now, it's deeper than just reality TV. But that's
Yep,
just
this
one
is the new
factor.
drug. The reality TV is the new drugs. To be honest with you,
Hmm.
back in the '80s and '90s, that you talk about the Coke era. This what this doing, and we got grown people, you know what I mean, millenniums and baby boomers that sitting there watching this stuff, and they letting their kids watch this stuff, and then wonder why their kids come back with bad
Hmm.
grades because you watching this filth.
But it's generational. It happens. These the same chicks that was looking at their mom and their grandma and watch the stories, and now they out here trying to live like they in the stories. They think they
Yeah,
these chicks out in the stories. You
Mm-hmm.
trying to make your life like it's a soap opera.
yeah,
That's crazy.
No, it's television. I know what I'm watching when I watch television. When I turn it
Yeah,
off,
you
yeah, when
not
I
slow.
turn
You
it off,
know.
I'm going to back to my regular life. I'm
yeah.
not trying to be those people on there on the show or act like those people.
And,
You know,
But
they
and then
you're
entertain people.
not like the people that we was just talking about. There's a lot of people like that. They This is a religion to them. They watch all the shows, just like we
and
watch Power
mhm.
or we watch other shows like series. This is their series, and they
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, I got a girlfriend. That's all she watches. Is on she'll when I ask her, "Oh, you watch this show? You watch Mary Kingston?" She don't know about no show, and she's still
And
my
then
home girl. But her and I can't talk television together. We just talk other stuff. You know,
and
we
then
can't
and the
talk.
crazy thing, and the not for my bad for cutting you off, Inga, but and the crazy thing is you got people now. These I ain't saying these are horrible people. They, you know what I mean, they clout chasing. They gonna have to learn when they get older. They gonna have to see this stuff on TV. That's on them. But you got people who watches this, then get on their IG, harass these people, and get mad when they get blocked. Like, bruh, this is not real life. Leave
Oh
these people
yeah,
alone. Like, why are you harassing you? Then you go on to Scrappy's his kids IG and harassing this girl. This is a girl.
yeah.
She can't control none of her daddy do on what I don't know when Love and Hip Hop come. I don't even know what season they on, but she can't control what her daddy do. Leave these people kids alone. How about leave them alone? This is not real life.
That's going on with the older daughter, right?
Yeah, her older daughter, like they keep harassing Scrappy's his daughter with that because I don't know what's going on. I don't know the storyline, but this girl is in college. She don't know what her daddy and her mama is doing. Leave the kids up out of here, man.
Hmm.
You start messing with
One
people,
thing I
kids. That's fight. I always was taught. Don't speak on nobody's kids.
Mm-hmm.
No matter if I don't like nobody or not, I'm not gonna talk about nobody's kids because I
No,
don't want
I
nobody
don't
talking
need.
about
I
my
feel
Like
like
city
that's
that's
neither.
off
parents.
limits.
I think you're talking about somebody's parents, their spouses,
Yeah,
and their kids. No, you don't do that. That's you. Yeah,
that's dirty, man. I like
yeah,
seeing people
yeah.
talk about other people's
Hands
kids.
and
That's
feet
not.
might be on you for talking
Oh,
about
for
kids.
sure.
So this is
That's
the
a
end of an
violation.
era. They talking about Funk Master Flex announces his Hot 97 show is ending after
Cloud
nearly
chase.
33 years.
He's a big
That's
cloud.
that's a lie.
Bye.
Yeah, yo,
Well,
how you make it? This didn't even last a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
yeah.
didn't even
But he was
last
just doing
a
that
day.
to mess with everybody. He's
Yeah.
changing the time slot. So his normal time, he said that's the end of an era. He moved it to other time because they fired DJ Enough.
Yeah. He made them fire DJ enough too. Little crybaby self, man.
Look at this. If this only happened 10 years ago, a lot of us would have had a chance at a career. Definitely gonna miss the OG though. Wow.
For real.
Man.
It's another one that I saw too. No more loud talking with the annoying ass voice. No more sloppy cuts and bad mixing and repetitive trash songs. He put the
Exactly.
Dang.
bombs on. I say this is the best news I ever heard in my life. Ha ha ha. DJ
Damn.
Scratch is
We get
always the
tired of
best.
hearing that dude,
Yeah,
man.
he was.
Who's that?
Damn.
P Rock.
Complex.
The
That's
P Rock said I love P Rock. That's my
Yeah, P
guy.
Rock.
Yeah.
Not for nothing, I am gonna put a little respect on Funk's, name, because growing up, mixtapes, like I got a lot of fond memories. It's just over the years he's become very annoying and problematic. I was mad because me and my husband spent a good little coin on this rooftop party and he was DJing and it was trash as I don't know what, and I was pissed off.
Well, Tamika said I can't stand him in the comments.
I mean, growing up as a kid, you appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? But the past 20 something years, it's time to go. He could go.
I think
Well,
this
he's not going nowhere. He just he
I
moving.
know.
He just took the time slot. So y'all up in New York, y'all gonna he said
He
gonna be on
need to be
the
gone though. I'm tired of he talking over tracks and every
yeah.
5 seconds. Like, come on, bro. You old man. Come on, man. You old den.
This is what DJ Nuff was he was fired. It was two DJs fired instead of him after he made that statement. And I don't know how. Come on, man. It's you don't 30 something years. Give somebody else a chance.
He ain't that type
Don't
of
do
dude.
something
Why
else.
don't he just
Don't
retire, man?
listen to him anymore anyway. I feel like he's too old to be doing it now.
He
Well,
about
That's a
60
young
years
white
Trust me,
boy.
old.
he with them people. I always start
get rid of
flexing with them
Nuff?
people. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm the type of person I read people, and he always just kind of rub me the wrong way. So,
Why they get rid of Enough and keep Flex?
yeah,
I like the new
Budget.
store.
budget. His name don't really mean it. Don't ring bells like that no more. I mean, for old heads, but
They could have got rid of
even
both.
us, we
They want
don't
to get
really
rid of both
care.
of them. If it's a money thing, booby, get rid
Yeah.
of both old OGs
Yeah.
up there.
If
Then
it's
he
if it's
they
about
got rid
money,
of
get rid
Nuff
of
and
him. He can go do his podcast or whatever he do
DJ
and
Nuff
get some
ain't
new talent in there.
fine. Yeah, DJ Nuff
Yeah.
financially is okay. He
they
DJs
got
all
rid
over
of
the
him
place.
and DJ Scratch.
No, I think they said
That's
DJ
who you don't
Camelo.
need to what?
They got rid of DJ Camelo. Well,
DJ
Okay.
they demoted him.
Bro,
That
hold
was the
up. They
wrong
got
name.
they got rid of DJ Scratch.
Which
It was
DJ
two
Scratch? You
DJs.
talking about the one that scratched for EPMD?
EPMD, DJ Scratch.
That's what they. Well, maybe I
They
got
got
it.
rid
Nah,
of
they
Scratch.
tripping. They
they got
definitely
rid
should have
of
got rid of
the dude
Flex
at the
before they got rid of him.
They got rid of the Puerto Rican dude. The what's the guy name? DJ Camelo. Heavy
Mm.
hitters. He
Only
was
time I
Uh,
listen to Funk Flex if he's doing shows with Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out. I always thought Flex should go to the Rock the Bells. That's how I feel too.
Yes,
I feel
I
like
can see
he
him on
needs
Rock
to
the
be
Bells.
there now. He needs to go
Because
to
when
an
we're
oldie station
in the
and
car
let
listening
the
to Rock the Bells,
That's
and
not
yeah.
gonna work.
yeah,
'Cause
and I can see him on that. I can
he
see
wants
him
to
on that.
be an OGYN, and that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's been
always.
he's been trying to once he did the BBL, not the BBL, the did he have some
He
kind of
did do a
tummy tuck or
BBL.
something?
He
He
did a
did have a
He
BBL
had
tummy
a
in the
tummy
tuck.
stomach.
tuck.
He had
Yeah,
lipo
tummy tuck.
suction.
He did a BBL in the stomach. He
Yeah.
did.
He did a BBL on
I
his
know he
stomach.
said,
I
but you
don't know
gotta
if he
think
got a
about it.
six pack or something, but I know he
Well,
got.
Moochie, let's go way back.
This was during the pandemic.
Remember Moochie? They said back in the day he laid hands on his wife back in the day.
Yeah, he was on.
Oh
He was
yeah.
another
Remember,
goofball.
he gave her a 1-2 punch. They said allegedly.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If you
Who
look at the
said it?
legacy of if you look at the legacy of Hot 97, they really ain't been up like that though. They barely hanging in there, to be
they
honest
barely
with you.
hanging in there. Yeah,
That's why
barely.
I feel like Flex has something to do with those firings. He gives me Sam Jack's character in Django. Like he gives, I'm gonna do what I
Yes,
can
master.
to
Dang,
exactly.
that's Django.
he do. He give off goof. Yeah, he give off that
Yeah, no,
goofy
I
energy.
agree with y'all. I'm just saying that was just funny. I agree with y'all. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he ain't had them people fired. I agree. Cause he seemed like a snake snake in the grass
Yeah.
nigga anyway. So
Never been a flex fan. I never mixtapes, none of this stuff. I ain't never
Before
really
I
like it.
before before you go to the next thing, they better watch out, man. This change is gonna mess
but,
around. Streamers gonna be the new DJ. How the way it's going
but,
right now.
I already
Hmm.
see it
I want to say,
already. It's
Booby, I
changing,
want
and he knows
Booby, I
it.
want to say back in the
Yeah.
day in New York when people was New Yorkers was going to the tunnel, he was running the tunnel up there at that time.
I
Yes,
wasn't
that was
listening to
his
him. I was
heyday.
Yeah.
back then. I was listening to like SNS and Tony Touch and all them. I wasn't listening to no daggone flex.
Oh, you was never even going way
No, I
back.
was never a flex fan. Tony
Okay.
Touch, SNS, when Clue and them dropped out and Who Kid and all them. I was listening to
Yeah, I
everybody
like who
else,
said.
but him.
I
I
Mm-hmm.
was
can't
rocking
even
with
say that. I can't say that because when I drove the bus before they started cracking down on us, when I first started, I used to work late. He used to
Mm-hmm.
be up there with me until I get off. And I used to listen to it. Sometimes I used to be like, come on, man, just play the music. Stop blowing these bombs and stopping the record and starting it and all of that other nonsense. Just play it.
I'm
Exactly.
more of a
Going back, starting it over, all crazy stuff.
rest in peace to K Slay, because that's one of the drama king.
K Slay, Mr. C, all them. I ain't listen to.
Rest in peace to
I
Mr.
did
C.
listen. I listened to Mr. C. I
And you
did
know who
because
else?
look,
Fat Man
I
Scoop.
ain't care nothing about what he did
Rest
in
in
his
peace to
private
Fat Man
life. But
Stew.
Mr. C was good. I like Mr. C.
K
I
Slay
do
was
like
good, man. He gave everybody an opportunity.
Exactly.
I like Mr. C.
I just feel
All the
like right now,
other city did, and I went down stuff.
I want
The
to touch on
biggest thing I
something.
like from Flum Flex wasn't even him. And that's one thing I got in my playlist. That joint we had with Black Thought and Method Man. That's it. I run
Oh
that
yeah.
every once in a while. I'll just run that. I had
Yeah,
that
you up in
on my
these
playlist.
comments talking about F
Black
F
Thought
flex.
just
I
dropped
can't
something
never
else
stand him.
on I can't remember whose station it was, but I it's like a 10-minute freestyle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
And
pick it
that
back with
Yeah, I like
I
K
don't
Slay
know.
too. Recipe.
Will I Am is right. I don't care what nobody says. He is better than Jay-Z. To
Purple.
me, Jay-Z recycled all of Biggie's lyrics.
Yeah.
I think
He,
Will I
he,
am
he
basically saying
recycled all of Biggie's
he's a
lyrics.
better
Black
lyricist.
Thought is a better lyricist
Oh
than him.
yeah, for sure. That's hands down.
It's a
Yeah,
lot, but you do know
better lyricist.
it's a
Yes.
lot of lyricists that's better than Jay and
Yeah,
better than Nas,
Pheromone.
but they don't get the credit that they deserve though, because they
Exactly.
not big as them.
Yeah, but Nas
Lyrically,
is a
lyrically,
modest person. Jay-Z, I don't. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into it.
Yeah, I like Jay Z. I do like Jay Z, but
Oh yeah.
I know, but
I
there's real lyricists that's
Yeah.
better than him.
I
And
feel
If
it's
like
not
he's
but
put it
it's not
like
overrated.
this,
bad
everybody
things.
say Jay Z don't write. If Jay Z was against Black, if they put them up against each other in the verses, you know what I mean? And they not a verses like they doing their songs. If they was going head to head in a
Like a
battle,
battle?
Freestyle.
Black
Like a
Thought
Like a
would
battle?
freestyle
demolish
battle,
him.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course.
but
No
what about
question.
but if it was a freestyle battle, I
Mm-hmm.
think Eminem would get both of them because Eminem that's what he do. You see what I'm saying? Like
He gonna have some problems out of Thought though.
he is
I
though,
tell
but
you
agree.
that right now.
Yeah.
He gonna have
I
problems.
Black
agree with you,
Thought
but
on another
I
level.
agree
Black
with you. But
Thought on
Eminem
another level.
is a tough task though because he come from that cloth. He was a battle rapper.
Hmm.
It's a difference when you on records, but when you actually in the ring and he does that though. Like he
Hmm.
Eminem freestyle. Him and
Yeah,
I mean
they both do.
no for
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, look, I still rock Jay. I was listening to Jay Z in here the other day. We was rocking all the songs. I still go back. Reasonable Doubt is my favorite album by
Oh
Jay
yeah.
Z. Yeah,
It's nothing to take away
yeah.
from Jay at all. That's not
I'm not
saying that he's worse
saying
than.
for the
I'm just saying that if it was head to
album, like
head, he wouldn't
real
have a chance. I'm sorry.
semi. Yeah.
another person that would get Jay Z and Nas to me a run for their money is Lupe.
Oh yeah,
Lupe is
easily.
Yeah,
different.
he's
That's
good.
my
Yeah.
dude right
Yeah,
there.
I
What?
feel like
yeah.
he's underrated too. He's not
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
he's
a lot of people.
people
Mm-hmm.
sleep
It's
on
a
him
lot of
too.
people. Just because Jay Z has maybe sold the more albums and all of that, that doesn't mean he's the best MC ever. You know what I'm saying? So
Lupe
I
don't. He
think
don't
people
even be
want record
trying.
sales and all that stuff. If
Yeah,
you go
Lupe
on
don't
that,
He
try.
yeah,
don't
he's
try.
slow.
Lupe put stuff out. If he put it out, it's going to blow. But he don't even be trying because he's not a limelight type of dude. So he in the cut.
Yeah, he's
He be
in the
teaching.
forefront.
He's in college. He's a professor. He be teaching classes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
Jay
you
Z
got
is
Yeah.
time for
Yeah.
that?
commercial and more.
So
Huh?
Yeah, he's about that life in terms of the the Illuminati. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah. Hashtag we don't know these people. So it's all legend.
But before
It's
you go,
all
like what
legend.
PG was saying was they ain't it's too late now for them. But what they should have did was is find the younger people that's and then just like let the older people just either go to one of them the 80s well, I don't want to be disrespectful like the state like the 80s
No,
and
Rock
90s
the
station.
Bells is a great station. Oh
Yeah, just
yeah.
go to that
I
station
rock
and
that
just
all day long.
and
Rock the
just let like the usher into the new crowd. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it was too. You got most of these crowds that they need is doing podcasts. Like no disrespect, but Joe Budden could have eased on doing the morning show. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Joe
Well,
Budden used to be
they
on Hot 97 too.
he could have been competing with the Breakfast Club. You put a nice little talking a woman like a
But you don't make Joe Budden do better financially what he doing right now than he
no,
used
he
to do.
could have did both. He used to do the morning show,
He did. I
but
know. He used to do the morning show
you
good.
need somebody that can go against the Breakfast Club, and he can with his cast. You
Right.
get a
It's
nice
about
little
to be
woman. You
done
get a
too.
nice woman that's not scared.
Well, because right now they can't. Rosenberg, which I can't stand him.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely can't go up against the Breakfast Club.
No, he not. That's
Mm-mm.
not what they need.
And that other
Nah, this
girl on
dude,
there,
they
Laura, whatever her name is,
these
they
people
just
need to give up. They need to stop trying to stay around forever, like
Yeah,
Larry King or Howard Stern. Stop. You trying to be 80 years old still on the air? Come on, man. Just
well, even
pack
if
just
it
you
up,
don't,
go.
bro.
something. Well, wait a minute. No, even if you are older, you still got to be entertaining though.
You got
Howard
to be
Stern and them is
entertaining, but
still
you
all
also got to
entertaining. I
move
don't
on.
listen to him,
Like
but but he's
after
still
a while,
entertaining.
it gets stagnated. You know what I mean? You got to
Yeah,
elevate,
you
and then
got
it's the same
yeah.
thing.
You got to
I
let
don't
other
have a
people
problem with
come in there.
some grown people be on the radio, but I'm saying
They
is
don't.
they just
They
gotta
need
be
enough.
entertaining though. You gotta keep me
No,
laughing.
you.
You gotta
I
keep me
disagree
entertained.
with you on that. I agree with Paperboy. You got to go, man. Do something else. That's what's problem in corporate America now. That's what's problem. Everything. If
You're
you think
not even
about the what
elevating. Like you still
you
talking like you was
exactly,
the same. You the same dude. You ain't changed. And I mean that's a good thing. At the same time, I mean you got to be you at the same. That's you. That's your personality. But you have to evolve, and there's no
exactly.
evolution. It's the same
Let me
show.
Well,
let
you
me
can
let
stay
me.
on radio, but you don't have to stay on the radio stations that
No,
is
but
for
evolve your
younger
channel.
people. Go on
Evolve your
to
stations.
yeah, they got the what you call it, the
He need
I
to go
just
station
to an
for the
oldies
adult
station.
contemporary, which is
go to the 90s when
Yeah,
they play
man.
80s and 90s on music.
You a
yeah, that's
Early
what,
classic. You need to
yes.
be
So, I
doing
2000s.
mean, okay,
classics.
so maybe y'all was misunderstanding me. I thought or maybe I'm misunderstanding y'all. I said that way because I thought you saying they shouldn't even just be on radio. Period.
No. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying
Oh,
you have to.
okay, but
You
so they can
can't be
still
doing
No.
be on.
if you're
They
gonna be
have
a Howard
stations for
Stern or
you.
somebody like that. You have
You
to
go on
elevate.
Radio One or one of
And
them XM stations. They can play the contemporary. I mean the urban.
mhm,
You know, the urban
XM or
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
something
what
like that. Anything, something, do
the
something,
classic
bro.
R&B. It's
you
really
you
Yeah.
about
can
where
if
Howard's
you
at.
don't move, you can you're stagnant. You don't get nobody, a young man or a woman to come up in there and to get a job because you've been
No,
there for 40
but see, a
years.
station like I had 97, they should be catering to from 18 to
35.
35. After you past
Mhm.
35, you going into the stations that that freaking listen to. The old school,
That's what
playing the old school
if you
R&B. So I just
mm,
said so I think flex need to be flexed on out of there too.
can I ask
Mm-hmm.
y'all lady, can I ask y'all a
Not
question?
just enough, get rid of flex too. Get rid of Ebro
Mhm.
Him too.
and
Let me ask y'all.
Rosenberg and Lord
Mhm.
Styles. Get rid of all of them.
Ain't you think
Yep.
that's what they doing now to what they when they talk about TV?
But they're
Ain't
not
they?
gonna give it to Ebro because they gotta have somebody to bring the people in.
No, he ain't
Ebro.
bringing no people in. He the reason why it was Hot 97 why they had nine.
Well, the only reason why I
Mhm.
said that I'm not a fan of Ebro only because he's more recognizable face other
Yeah.
than some of these other people. They got to get somebody who can draw somebody in there. to draw
That's
audience.
their fault though. They never gave it a chance. They had the people
I
like the
think they
envies
are
and
going
stuff
to get
like
other
that.
people. I think what you said, Detroit, is right. Streaming is taking over. They're going to
Yeah.
Streaming
end
has
up
to take
getting one
over.
of these young streamers, and they're going to test them out, because if they could do a live for a certain amount of hours or whatever the case may be, they can probably conduct
I
themselves on
never
the
even listened
radio
to the
too.
regular radio, so yeah,
The-
streaming
I
is
haven't
where
been
it is
listening
when
to
it
it
comes to
either.
music.
If you think about somebody like a Casanet or somebody like a DDG, they got a way bigger fan base as anybody on Hot 97 right now, or in the Breakfast Club because they got the kids. The
Mhm.
kid,
Right.
they got
Times
Yeah.
are changing now. People
Yeah.
don't.
yeah.
Who wants to listen to the radio if you're gonna play the same 5 records with the same
First,
5
yeah,
artists?
with
Mhm.
15 minutes of commercials. I go
Yeah.
right on my phone and listen to music, song after song, with no commercials.
And I
And
don't
people
gotta hear
always,
you talking and starting it over and putting a whole bunch of bombs and all
Mhm.
that
And that's
other
why they end up
nonsense.
Yeah,
calling these people
exactly.
gatekeepers because you don't want nobody to
yeah.
come over and take over. You don't want
A whole
you
bunch of
don't want the
bombs.
regime change. You want to keep going on, but they don't realize that it's not the same as the back in the day. You can't
Hmm.
do like Donnie Simpson and all them other people was doing. We didn't have the internet back then. Now they got the
Oh yeah,
internet,
we didn't have a choice
bro.
back then.
Like
They
we ain't
got to
have a
change.
choice but to yeah. Like come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Now I agree with
It's
that. You got to evolve. You got to
it's time to
evolve.
And,
move on.
and
Yeah.
Moochie, you know what I learned when people say you already know we all country crazy. You know what they say? Well, you got to make the video shorter because people attention spans. You
Yeah.
know that is straight up cap. What I learned from what these streamers be streaming for 18, 20 hours,
Exactly.
and these kids, they be in there donating everything. You know what it
Yeah.
is? I'm not dissing nobody. I hope nobody don't take this the wrong way. People will sit there and on
Ex-
YouTube, people they will watch
yeah.
you if you're not boring.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You have to make it
So
entertaining.
yeah, that's
Exactly.
yeah. So I'm gonna
It
go
don't
five
matter what
out.
time you come on. If you come on at 5 o'clock in the morning, people will come on your stream and donate you with you, and they don't care. It could be 6 hours if that's what you want to do.
Mhm.
It'd be 6 hours, and they'll
Mhm.
still be in the chat talking to you. But you
Yep.
can't be boring, and you
That's it.
can't have a bad attitude.
Mm-mm.
Right. And yeah,
Okay,
right.
what's
And
up,
bashing
Pocket
people.
Full of Dineros? He said familiarity and consistency doesn't expire. It's another thing for the old guard to pass the torch, but they want to work and still good at it, let them work. I feel like he's not okay. He has been giving other DJs a
Mhm.
chance to come on the station because he has a TikTok page and he does something called Mix Tuesday or something, and
Mhm.
lets the DJ shine, let them do their thing. He lets people come on and freestyle and all of that.
Mhm.
Maybe he's revamping the show where he's gonna be more of a host where we're not seeing him and he's ushering in new people. If he goes at it at that way, then I would enjoy it.
I
Yeah.
don't know. He's just
I
a
just
selfish
I
guy.
don't know
He
about
seems
that,
selfish
Moochie.
to me.
If he's passing the torch, I'm with you on that, Moochie.
I
If
just
he's
don't
showing
believe he
the effort
will.
that he is passing the torch, and you know in a couple years we see the
He probably make real good money. He ain't
I
going
mean,
nowhere.
nah, but
Well,
that's
he
the
ain't
thing.
passing no
He can
torch.
make money, but he's not going. It's not going to be what it was. Like he just said, we
Right.
got podcasters, we got internet, we have streamers, we got all types of people taking away from all of that money that you used to get.
Hmm.
Okay, they dropping albums. They online dropping albums. They on there just reviewing albums. All of that.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Hmm.
doing the same thing that you doing. They got a bigger fan base, like he
Yeah.
just said, and they
Hmm.
donating. They sitting there for hours and hours, just like people would do if they was listening to the radio. So
Yeah.
it's time. It's a change. It's a changing of the guard, man.
That's
I
true.
get what he was just saying, but dude, it's that's old school ways, and they still using old school tactics.
Yeah, that's what they used to do. And I'm gonna let you come on my platform and DJ, but if this person end up leveling up, I don't want you taking my spot. He'll let you come on there, but he don't want you taking his spot.
It might be if it's a passing of the guard situation where he's mentoring people or something like. I won't say mentoring, just giving people the light so they can get
They
recognition.
can do that on their own, like Favorite Boy do that. They don't need his platform. They can go ahead and get
I,
a DJ on Twitch right now
It's
and
the other way
I was
get
getting
around.
ready
family.
to
These
say that
DJs
next.
need them. They don't need the DJs no more.
My son
It's
be
it's
on
I
not
feel
the
Twitch
like a
and he
same.
be
lot of
watching
stuff
all
has
them DJs
changed
on
since
there.
the pandemic, because when the pandemic started, that's how a lot of people started DJing on like YouTube,
Hmm.
TikTok,
Yeah, yeah.
and other
Yeah.
streaming services.
Let's be
So
honest.
When my
I
son
feel
got
like
on there,
I
start
feel
doing
like
his music
I feel
on
like
Twitch.
it has changed, and people don't want to listen to the radio anymore.
And nobody
Especially if you
listens to
got
no
somebody
radio.
streaming or somebody that's DJing, and you're not getting no
People
commercials.
listen to the radio, but they not listening to it the same way. If they was
No,
listening to it the same way, you wouldn't have had the rise of Pandora and Spotify and
Right,
all these
right,
other things.
right,
I mean,
right, right.
that's the new wave. It's
Yeah,
not the same no more.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Okay,
people
so
listen to it in
Hmm.
their car if they don't have,
yeah,
another
sometimes you
way to
don't have
listen.
a
So you
choice.
don't have a choice. Depends on your
Yeah.
situation. So, but it's so we never gonna get rid of radio, but they just got
Oh
to
yeah,
make
you got a
it
choice because Sirius now they when you buy a new whip, they give you a whole nother a year of free content
Yep.
on there. You ain't
Yeah,
got to pay
yeah,
Exactly.
you
for
do
it.
Yep.
get it for a year. Yeah.
Okay, so Gemini Don said, "I laugh at the flex. Hey, I don't hate flex. I feel like it's time. Like right now,
You had your
somebody else
run, bro.
chance. You had your
He
run.
seemed like a clown anyway.
30-something years. Come
But I don't
on.
like his character. Cause I ain't never like how he used to dog and Tupac
Hey,
real
I
bad.
know.
Say
I ain't know. I'm not no flex hater.
I
I
never
just
liked I
don't.
never
He always been annoying to me, and I just never. I just didn't
You
listen
know
to
why
him.
he
This is
formed
it.
Tupac though? That's the whole thing with Stretch.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That
I
situation with
know,
Stretch.
I
And
know.
Stretch is
Biggie,
from
I
and
just
Queens
don't
too,
Biggie,
by the
I just
way.
don't like his character. So
and Biggie
He-
too. I'm like this.
yeah,
Why you ain't say
yeah.
why
Yeah,
he ain't say
he's
that to
Biggie
his
fan.
face? With you can he had every opportunity to go to Tupac and tell him how he feel. Don't wait till the man is dead and then say what
Right.
you want to say. You ain't gonna
You
get no
gonna kick
brownie
him
points for
down while he's
that.
dead.
That make you a coward when you do that. That make you weak.
Yeah,
You
I
had
always
Yeah.
every
thought he was a
opportunity.
clown. I always thought he was a bozo. I don't care how good of a DJ is. I just
The
never liked
only other time, that's why I said I can't say that. Like when, like I said, I told y'all how I was listening to Flex. The
Yeah,
only
you ain't no
time I
choice if you're
listen
on
to
your
the radio
bus.
is sports. Yeah, see, radio has changed. Most of us now listen to. We listen to. I listen to y'all content creators. I play YouTube in my car a lot now when I'm
Right.
driving.
Hmm.
And I'm being honest,
That's what
especially
it's
if I know
about.
my people's on. All right,
Mhm.
I'm gonna take
Podcast
y'all with
game.
me, especially if I was watching and I had to leave, and it's a good topic. Yeah, y'all are coming with me in the car.
Mhm. Exactly.
The facts.
I do the same.
My nephew had put me onto some of these streamers, DDG and Casa. Now I looked at that stuff. I said, these more entertaining than some of the
What
movies
you
and
sound like
TV
to me.
shows on.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. This is Tamika's voice. I'm not a hater. I'm not a phony. I don't like them, and I don't give a damn.
That's right.
Hmm.
I don't give
Yeah.
a
That
damn.
was good. That
I
was
don't
That's
give
good.
how
a damn.
That's Tamika though.
she
That's
been
funny.
saying
That's
this whole
That's
time we've been talking about him. She said F him. She can't stand him.
it.
And I'm back listening to my albums now.
But now
So
that I
I
find
done
out
got another record player.
two people
I
lost
pull
their
out my
job on
albums now.
account of him too. Like
that's
basically, he was
terrible.
like, if I'm leaving, if they gonna go or I'm leaving. So it had to be over money.
It was money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Between Spotify, my playlist on my phone, which I can run through Bluetooth or plug in if I'm going some, in podcasts, I'm not listening to the radio.
Yeah,
Right.
it's true. I mean, times
And
have
I got my
changed.
record player right behind
And
me. I got my albums. I
Yeah,
listen to my albums.
my playlist is I got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of songs on my
Time
playlist.
has changed.
It would never run out.
Even with TV show, even with a TV show, Netflix came and changed the game.
Mhm.
Everything is streaming now. Even ESPN is trying to get big in the streaming industry now.
Mhm.
And
Everything,
NFL is tied in with the streaming.
mhm.
yeah. In a
Well,
minute, man, it won't be no
that's a
NFL
whole
about to they about
discussion
to.
in itself.
I think they made a bad move though, but they gonna figure it out.
Yup.
I think I ain't gonna lie. I think the WWE made a terrible move by doing that.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
gonna figure, hey, Paperboy, come. I'll probably give it to probably come January. They gonna buy. It's about to be free. Because ain't nobody
Yeah.
paying for that.
Nah.
Mm.
Nah.
What? Paying for what?
If you ain't if let's say if you don't have Spectrum, what is it? I got direct. If you ain't got Direct TV, AT&T, or
Or
what
Spectrum
else?
or something like that.
Yeah, you if you don't have that, you got to pay for that. You got to pay $30
Hmm.
for ESPN, Hulu, and all that type of stuff.
Yep.
And people are not about to sit there and pay for that, bruh. So I hope they
Now when
get
you can get it through your cable provider.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah,
So
with all these streaming apps and stuff, and if you're paying for each one of them, you might as well just go on and get the they're on cable again. You
Yeah,
almost
but cable companies that got hip to it. They got the streaming apps for free. As soon as you sign up, you
I
can
don't
get
think
the
these
streaming
yeah.
apps for
CEOs,
free.
I don't think these CEOs understand. Like, even with stars, I actually believe now they about to start calling back to 50, begging him. 50 was
Mhm.
right. He basically was saying you need more content. Not just my, he was like, not just my shows, you need other shows on there. And look what happened. They lost 42 million dollars, and plus people is getting
Oh,
rid
do
of
you
their
have some
apps.
BMF news, Moochie?
I don't know about no
Speaking of
BMF, but
that,
I'm just
this is a
saying.
great segue.
Oh, okay, okay.
So speaking of, is it over, y'all?
It been
I'm
over
gonna
for
ask
me.
PG. PG, is it over, PG?
Define over.
It ain't never, ever, 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 ever coming back.
I mean, PG, you just talked to one of the stars of the show. What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I mean, and the only thing is, I just hate that people are losing jobs. But at the end of the day, if y'all not performing well and y'all the output is not doing better than input, you gotta cut your losses. I mean,
Dang.
Two niggas, it been over. Yeah, it ended on season
Yeah.
season two.
Yep.
It been over.
What you think, Mooch?
I think they might go in a different direction. He has the rights. He owns the rights. He could flip it and do the cops' perspective and really make them look crazy.
He could.
That's
I
my
don't.
thoughts.
I, I don't think. Me personally, do I think it's over for this series? Unfortunately, yeah, but we can't. I'm gonna have to say this with PG. I'm sorry. I support my black people, but you can't get really get mad at the CEO for this. You gotta get mad at the writers. You wrote this show. If you write, no matter how much 50
Writers.
Cent and Big Meech, them dudes fell out. Forget that. If you write a dope ass show,
It will
and
still
then
stay on. They just wouldn't be
it was
speaking
still
to
stay on
each
the air
other.
because money talking BS walk, right? If I'm making money from a show, I don't care how much beef I have with somebody. I'm keeping it on the show because I'm making more money. But if it ain't generating no money, I mean, don't the writer? I'm just asking the question. I'm not trying to dog pile on nobody. I'm just asking the question. Don't the writers got some responsibility for this?
Of
Yeah.
course.
And
It's the
yeah. And in
writer's
this day
fault.
and age, this day and age, beef sells. So them beefing is gonna make people watch it even more.
Okay, so
Mhm.
my
But
question
if it's
is this.
trash, it's trash.
Yeah, I
My
think they also
question is
be.
this then. Do you think this was all a publicity? Like, not, I'm not publicity. I'm wrong words. Do you feel like this might have been a ploy to change the narrative, and because the beef happened,
Hmm.
now that that has happened, you know, I showed y'all stuff where they saying Big Meech is begging. You
Damn.
think that's the situation that's happening? You seen it? I showed it
Yeah,
to
I
you.
saw. Yeah, I just can't believe Big Me should be begging. He don't sound like the type of person that'll beg though.
I don't. I mean, I'm not saying what it's
Okay.
all alleged, but that was, you know, I showed y'all little things.
Hey Mushi, if I knew that my son won't be making that money no more, and I might be when I get out this halfway house, that we might end up not living the way I normally be living, I'll probably be begging too. Cause that money is different now. Like when you getting think about it, he was getting $1 million an episode, little Meech. I don't want to say it, man. He was getting close to like they said he was getting 300K, 300,000.
How you blow this money?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you getting all this money,
Buying them
and
ugly clothes?
yeah,
She
I don't
said
know,
buying them
man.
ugly clothes.
It's in his blood. It's in the DNA. Okay,
I
blowing money
know they
fast.
do dress.
Yeah,
They dressed very tacky.
You know what I think this is though? I think the beef is real and it's stupid at the same time to me. Because like PG say, people are losing. They lose a lot of people losing the job, man. Cameramen, actors,
Yeah,
makeup,
that sounds
everybody.
like you putting a lot of black people out of work, and we
A
already got
lot of black people about to go out of business, out of
yeah.
work.
All right.
But this is basically showing that I hate to say this, I gotta call it down the middle. This is basically showing 50 power. He said, "But as much as I can build you up, I can tear you down." And he did a great job tearing it
And there
down.
was no promotion for this past season.
Yep, I think Akon was saying Big Meech wants to squash it with 50, calling it a misunderstanding. You should have
Mm.
never stood with that dude. Come on, I if I'm looking out for you, but if both of them was looking out for him, then you wasn't telling 50 that he was looking out for you when you was inside.
That's a fact.
I
This comes from somebody who being used to go to Southwest Detroit.
Labor in
No
there.
disrespect to Terry and Meech's mother. I'm not gonna talk about the mother, but
Mm-hmm.
the mother wasn't living the right way, man. What I mean by living the right way, I'm talking about they was living broke. The house was bad. When they got that money, they remodeled it and everything. You could tell when somebody was getting that bread, man. It wasn't people no Jeezy and nothing like they giving they people that money. They would come by there to hug her and show support. But when they left, it wasn't no money getting sent there. I don't understand why people think that these rappers was giving Big Meech and Terry Mother Mama. They were money. They wasn't giving them no money.
Mm-mm. I agree, Suburban. No, they were no. The mother was broke. She ain't had no money.
Yeah.
Mm.
She ain't had no money. She was barely making it. Southwest Detroit is horrible. Terrible. I wouldn't want to live there. I don't see
Yeah,
how
they said
Meech and
that whole
Terry
area.
did it, to be honest with you.
How was the area now? Is it fixed up now?
The
Or?
area is filth.
Dang.
They got a
it's
whole
still
bunch of
messed
I ain't
up.
gonna say yeah. Put like this. You can ask some you ain't gotta believe me, ask somebody from Detroit, ask Brillo. When you ride down on the freeway to get to Southwest Detroit, you know you on South and you in Southwest Detroit and it's free because you smell it's a big old garbage disposal.
Oh,
And it
that sound like
stinks.
Liberty Avenue by Bricktown
And
in
it's probably
Jamaica.
there's some areas you already know you go where you about to go. It's the hood. It's bad. As
Oh,
soon
it's
as you,
the hood.
yeah, you know it when you yeah. Sometimes you know it.
Day.
Yeah.
And let me ask
Mhm.
PG this because she interviewed. How do you? I mean, judging by the guy, because I know y'all can ask him a lot of questions because he probably don't know. Do he? I'm just asking. I ain't really look at the whole interview. Do he think it's coming back? How his tone feel? Like how's his tone? Because some people can be like, it's a chance, but it's not a chance. How he feeling right now?
I kind of feel like he knows more than, of course, what he perceived to know. Not saying he's just trying to keep stuff from us just for the hell of it, but just he's probably not obligated to really confirm what the deal is. But I do feel like actors do be kind of in the same boat, which is interesting and it's frustrating kind of dealing with somebody like 50 Cent because he's petty as hell. So it's like, just one decision or one beef you got with one person that affects thousands of people. So I don't know. I just think this dynamic is a little different because
Mm-hmm.
he's a, I don't know if he has complete control of BMF. I do know he has a lot of control. I just don't know. I just haven't seen or was privy to prior of any person that was in charge of a show and that has beef with other people, public beef, and he shuts the show down. Like this is kind of something that I've never seen before. So this is kind of a unique situation. So that it's kind of hard to tell.
It's actually stupid to me, if you ask me.
It is.
I actually
Do
believe
y'all
me
think he's
personally.
shutting it down to take it to his streaming platform?
I think he's shutting this completely show down. He don't
Mm-mm.
want to do
I think
nothing
it's
with the Flaherty
completely down.
family.
I don't think he
Yeah.
wants to
Okay,
be
I,
bothered
I
with
had
the
to ask.
family.
I had to ask.
Yeah, I think he. I don't think he wanted to be bothered with the family. Period.
If
Yeah.
it was me though, if I could, I would bring. I don't know about bringing these writers back respectfully, but
Yeah, I would
if it
fire
was
them.
me, I would bring it back. But it got to be a way that Little Meech can't come back. They don't get no money off this show. The Flannery family gets no money off this show. That's the only way I would bring it back because maybe it's just me being petty. I don't want to be sitting there feeding nobody else's family if I don't like you. Why would I feed you?
Mm-hmm.
I'd
Mm-hmm.
It's
rather
all
feed the other
business to him
people,
at
but
the
I'm
end of
not
the
feeding
day. It's
I,
you.
just
I feel
business.
like
If he
he's
making
Yeah,
doing
money off
exactly.
of
I
it, it's
agree.
gonna come back.
I'm
If
not
it's
gonna feed
not,
you
then
nothing.
then he ain't gonna bring it back. It's like you were saying before, like Peter said with the actors, they a lot of times actors don't know until it gets canceled. So
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
it's not really something that they would know. But
We
it's
saw
a
that
business at the
happen.
end of the day. He's a
Yeah.
business. He can close it down. He got a whole
No,
bunch of other
you be
projects
right
that
in the
he
middle.
doing.
They
This
be
is
right in
not
the
going to
middle of the
break his
show.
pockets.
That's a
Yeah, no, a
fact.
lot of shows they be right in the middle of a show and it gets canceled.
But
Yeah.
You know,
we
so yeah.
also saw that happen with Powerbook too. It changed the whole trajectory. It changed that whole season because the way they canceled that show.
Right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't the lady. What's the girl
50
name
Cent
for?
is the Lady Eloise of Power
Yo,
universe.
he
He
definitely
tried
is.
all those BMF actors just to get to Little Meech and
Mm-hmm.
Big Meech. Now, from a business standpoint, the box set is worthless. So
Okay,
he
well, I
I'm
got
gonna
a
say it's
question. What
worthless. I
about
don't know
when
about that.
but I got a question, y'all. What about when Lala went on with Angie Martinez and she was running her mouth saying
She
that the show
basically said
was
it was
over?
over.
She should not have said that. She's not the powers that be at Stars or Lionsgate or
She
whatever.
probably do know. She probably had. Her and 50 Cent been close for years. She would know because these actors, they get booked. They can't afford to wait on to see if a show is coming. They got to pay
No,
their
they
bills.
book
Hmm.
the next show. Yeah, they
You
move
know what I
on.
mean?
Exactly.
And I ain't see the interview with the brother, but he about to sit there and start auditioning for some new stuff because he can't afford to be sitting there knowing what's going on. Stars know what's going on. They
Hmm.
gonna get rid of it because they got to be the scapegoat. People, this is a
Yeah.
scapegoat. When
Yeah,
you
because I
lose
was like, I don't
42,
know if Lala's supposed to have been going out saying it before they made the announcement, but she did though. So
She probably already know. They going some actors going to do their due diligence because they already got other projects lined up. So they want to know, okay, are we going to be doing it? Because
yeah, 'cause she said it
if
was
I
a
can I
nice
take this
run.
project or can I not take this project? Because if we're
yeah,
going to be shooting at this time, then I can't take it. So they
Well, she confirmed it with that little clip I saw with her and Angie Martinez.
yeah.
She said it was a
right.
nice
she
run and then she moved on. So
she had to though because as like Paperboy was saying, you gotta be like, yo, I can do this quick indie movie. This could be like a good maybe like 4 months. But if y'all not really like what's going on, I gotta be filming something else that might take 8 months and I might not be able to film
Because
this.
they
mhm.
got to know what they doing. They got to know
Yeah.
about the next season before the
All right.
season is over.
Tamika said we all know at this point.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me read
over.
this. Let me read this to y'all guys. It says no BMF is not confirmed to be returning for the fifth season, and there is speculation that the show might be ending after the fourth season, potentially being replaced by spin-offs with the BMF universe. So they might cancel it, and it's gonna become and then it might be a spin-off, which there it was word that it might be a prequel with Lamar and what's his name, K9.
Oh,
Hmm.
That's
No,
what I heard. There might be a prequel
but
showing it's not a prequel and a spin-off and involving those two.
and I'm gonna say this though, right?
I don't
oh Lord.
that's what
Why?
I don't know how
Why?
true it is.
Yay.
Yeah. She said,
Let
"Yay."
me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question though. This is I wanted to ask you this, Mooch. I was gonna call you to ask you this, right? Now, the BMF documentary with Terry
When is
allegedly
that
for
coming out?
It was
oh,
supposed to
I'm about
come
to
out after the finale.
yeah,
I'm
that's
about to
what
turn
was
my damn
that.
stars off,
Hold on,
okay?
I'm trying to get I was trying to give
Oh,
y'all
go
some
ahead. I'm
information.
sorry.
The people that I know, they said that close with the family that was supposed to come on after the documentary. It was supposed to be that. And it was supposed to be what's that drum? Magic City. It was supposed to come on after
Magic
that, but
City
then
on.
okay, well, that's on. But
Might have said
why?
you because I saw some of it. I ain't finished it.
So
Okay,
why
so
why is the me personally, why is the documentary ain't released? Do you, I'm kind of thinking that might be I think they about to tarnish that. I don't think we're gonna see that documentary.
I think we are because they have they already showed the sneak peek. We watched that one night. Pretty Girl, it was me, Pretty Girl, Tamika. It was a
Yeah, but
couple
that
of us
they
that
could
sat
still
back here and
scrap it,
watched
which
the
is what he's
sneak peek of
saying.
it. The showrunner,
The-
Heather
I don't
Zuma,
think she heard you.
confirmed that Stars has not made a decision about season 5. So they're
He
saying
ain't
it
she.
hasn't been a decision made about season 5.
I think they about to scrap the I think
But yeah, he's saying the
uh,
documentary could still get scrapped.
it can
Yeah,
still be
okay.
scrapped.
There are reports and speculation that BMF will be replaced by a larger BMF universe featuring 3 planned spin-off series, which may have led to the original show's cancellation after its 4th season.
Wow.
Stars ain't about to give. They about to
They're
go
just throwing
with.
money away, huh?
And this the other thing I wanted to say. Lionsgate and Stars split. So Stars is an independent company. They was funding BMF. They have the IP of Power. That's why you getting 18 episodes of Origins. You about to get this legacy. Now that Lionsgate and 50 Cent is in great hands, I mean, 50 probably Lionsgate ain't funding BMF no more because they don't own the property. That's the thing about business. Like once you
Oh,
get to splitting,
they said they might
But
show
isn't
Got the
let me
Magic
ask you
City.
this question. Isn't Lionsgate connected to his streaming platform?
yeah, they got a great relationship.
So I think this might have been strategically done to move stuff there, and they can't bring it there because Star's hand is in it.
But BMF don't move the needle. Though. I think 50 and Lionsgate are off because they own 50 don't care about BMF. He wants the IP of that Power universe.
Mm-hmm.
If he could get
Exactly.
he's doing business with Lionsgate because they have the IP of that.
Mm-hmm.
So him doing
Maybe
making Lionsgate a lot of tons of money, and he having his own studio, and Lionsgate can film their movies in Louisiana. They probably make him a nice little offer for he can buy that Power
Mm-hmm. So
universe
he
for it
can so
won't
he
be
can
no
be
stars.
stars.
yeah, I could see that happening.
That's the play right there.
No, it's not just you, Tamika. It's me too. That's why I ain't really saying much.
For real.
No,
Yeah.
well, I know y'all. This was just the last topic of the night.
Tamika tired of BMF.
Yeah, well,
I
I mean,
I
you
just
already know
don't
that's
I
like
why I
the
wish
ain't
way
really
they
they.
would
saying
get
too
rid of the
much.
shot too. I don't know why they keep dragging that shit on. I wish they
They
get rid
ain't
of
gonna get rid of the shot.
my
That's
my thing is we wouldn't even be talking about BMF if they actually had a great show. We wouldn't worry about it. Wouldn't be no if it's getting canceled or nothing like that because they ain't canceling no great show because it's gonna make them money. And I'm hate to say this, but
Mm-mm.
we gonna. I mean, come on now, once you know how the game go. I don't believe BMF is horrible that BMF been. They didn't lose them no $42 million. But the fact of the matter is, BMF was on since June. Guess who got to sit there and take the blame for it? The Black Show, and they about
Of
to make an
course, that's
example
what
out
they
of it.
always do. But they canceled a lot of shows too.
Um.
Was
They
and
canceled Run the World. Run the World. I watched that a couple times.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
That show ain't that bad. To
I
be
I
honest
I
with you.
didn't I didn't
wasn't
watch
that
it.
bad, but they made them look like birds towards the end.
Yeah.
But they
Um.
didn't deserve to get canceled though.
Well,
No,
yeah.
they didn't.
Well, I was going to ask you, Moochie. I forgot now. Slipped my mind. Yeah, I didn't watch that show, but I'm gonna end up canceling my stars then because there ain't nothing on right now until Force come back on. So I'm gonna cancel.
I hear you. Hey, Vaughn.
Yeah. And Hightown was a good show, and they got rid of that. That pissed me
Yeah,
off.
that's the part I didn't understand. It was a good
Hightown was
season.
real.
Everything was good. It was progressing to something else,
I was
and
making good numbers on YouTube
And
for
that
it.
and that and that and that
Hightown,
got
me
and that
too.
got canceled. That was actually a good show.
real good.
Let
Well,
me ask y'all a question. We ain't talking about BMF. Let me just, because Tamika, I don't want you to beat me up, so we ain't gonna talk about no BMF no more. But I ain't trying to be negative or nothing like that. Do you think Force is like another cash grab, like not just to make money? Because I don't really think we gonna like the end of this Force because they ended it when they was filming. I don't really think we gonna get no conclusion about what's gonna go on with Force. I just think we gonna be watching Power just the fact for them to be setting up this new spinoff.
I think so too. Because I don't think it's gonna be no major conclusion. You know,
Y'all
because
sure about that?
we know nothing gonna happen to Tommy.
That's my point. You think I'm tripping,
Nothing's gonna
PG?
happen
That
to Tommy. So
that there's gonna be
I
another
mean, they
part
might
of Two
unalive all
Ghosts?
them other little characters on there, but nothing's gonna happen to Tommy. You know, he gonna be a superhero.
Yeah.
Base.
I'm gonna watch. I'm just finish out the last season. I'm
Think
watching.
about it
And
though,
this is the
Mooch.
last season of Raising Canaan too. Whenever it comes back, right?
They gonna milk the hell out of Razor.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
They
gonna be
said
the
Raising
that
last.
man.
Kanan about to go into to legacy and origins. I mean, and all that
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
it's.
they about to. That's
I
where they
think
putting
it
all
was
their money
because
right
they
now. They
can't
know
take
where the
the
money
names
is.
with them, y'all. Like
Huh?
because Stars owns the names and the IPs or whatever the case may be, they can't take the name of the show. It's gonna be something different, but it's gonna be the same. You get what I'm saying?
Lionsgate can though. Lionsgate they not gonna do it because they got a nice relationship over there with Stars. But if they really wanted to, it could be on Netflix. And ain't nothing Stars can do about it. But they're not gonna do that though because they don't want because if they take the Power Universe away from them, Stars will go bankrupt.
Heck yeah, I think
Yeah, they
that'll
gone.
be it with it. But
Yeah,
they had a couple of other shows on there. I don't
American
know if
Gods.
that they
Canceled.
took that off too. That
Yeah,
pissed me off when they took that off.
that was the best show
They
on
were
there.
canceling so many. Oh my god, top tier shows and like, yo, what are y'all doing over there, man?
They finally brought Spartacus back. It's about time. It took y'all long enough
Yeah,
to do that.
for
Look how
sure.
long they taking to bring back P Valley.
They
Oh
say that's
no.
the fall show. I'm not the fall.
Yeah,
They say that's the spring show.
maybe that might come on next. That might come out next year.
And we ain't gonna get Raising Candy. We ain't gonna see Uncle Marvin and Rock until September of next year. I can
What?
about guarantee you that. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
Why
some. You
you
it's
got
gonna be a
making so
minute. It's gonna be a
far off?
hot minute.
Mooch. You got to think they
Probably
got
gonna be yeah,
Outlander.
2026. I think around the. I think no,
Probably the summer.
we might get summer,
You
August or
might get
something.
it in the
Because you
summer.
got to think. All right, let's talk. All right, we got Force. What time? What you think Force gonna end around? You think they gonna sit there and Air Force around Christmas? They gonna give you a part one and part two for that. That's not ended to probably
They'll
like the
probably
end of
take a break
January.
and come back in January.
Yeah, and then okay, P Valley. They not about to sit there and put Raise the Cannon ahead of P Valley. That y'all want to see that, right? It's been about 4 years since y'all
Yeah.
seen P Valley.
I don't.
Then
I
you
gotta go back
Yeah,
and
I don't
watch the
forgot
show
everything on the
again.
show, but this
And then you got the Spartacus joint that come out in the winter, and then you got the last season of Outlander. Raising Cannon ain't
Yeah,
coming
I
out
Black
till
don't watch the
Sails.
September.
That
Outlander.
was
I
a
don't
good
watch
show
any other
too.
show.
Think about it. It makes perfect sense to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Origins got greenlit for 18 episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't you think Origins probably start filming around January, right? They think about it. The time they start filming, by the time they get almost finished, because 18 episodes, that's a lot to film 18. But
Yeah.
let's say if they at episode 10, they stop there. Okay, they stop in like around like I mean September or something, Origins done filming or something. Then you got Raising Canaan, that got 8 episodes. So by the time Raising Canaan over with, it might be over with around probably like around December, January, or just probably come after that, right after Raising Canaan.
Mm-hmm.
It makes
The
perfect
re-
sense.
Yep, the reason
Yeah.
why Hightown was canceled is because the people who lived in Providencetown, Massachusetts felt the show was showing their town in a bad light. Yeah, and you know see, they'll
I know
complain
what he's
about
talking
it and
about.
get it taken down.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
but if that's what's going on, then that's what's going
They didn't want to see
Yeah,
how
yeah, exactly. And it
they didn't
is
want the
going
world
on.
to see how
That show showing
we know what they
all the
doing.
opioids that was coming through there, all the pills
Mm-hmm.
and the
that too, and it's
bullet
another thing
shit coming
too.
through
You
there.
got
on. Yeah.
the
Or that
you got
fentanyl and
the
all that.
Right, all
you
that
got
fentanyl. Yeah.
they got that,
About
and
a
then
month
people
ago, they showed Makai Curtis on the set of Origins, so it's coming.
Mhm.
on the set of Origins.
Maybe
They ain't
maybe
filming yet
February.
though.
Maybe it come out around February.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
with
What come
that
out in
being
Yeah, maybe.
February?
Oh no, Moochie, we ain't talk about the Sanders boy.
the what?
Sanders. Is it Shallow or
Oh,
whatever?
Shiloh. Oh,
Yeah,
They're shallow, dirty.
I feel like
Shallow.
they did him dirty, y'all.
Yeah,
That
you
guy.
wanted to speak
Mm-mm-mm.
on it. Yeah.
It was like I wanted to. It was. It's too many right now. We got to come back for that. I wanted
Okay,
to.
we'll come
It.
back for.
We got to come
They
back for
they
that because
did
it's
do. I
three
think they
topics.
didn't want him in there no way. So
No.
They did. That was. They mad at his father.
yeah, it's really the
No, it
team that
ain't
I
even so
know
much they
children
mad at
really
him. They
bad.
mad at the fact that they not bowing down to them.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what it is. It
That
ain't
part
so
right
much
there.
everybody trying to say, "Oh, it's because of Dion." It ain't because of Dion. In a way, it is because he raised them to think a certain way and to act a certain way, project themselves a certain way, and that's what they doing. So they
Confident.
mad at them for actually being men and standing on their own too. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
When they look at these people to come in there with a handout. We
They
need
came
that.
in
We
there
need that
millionaires.
contract. These boys didn't need. They didn't need this. They had money all their life,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, Shador is showing them right now because his Nike contract is bigger than his NFL contract.
Exactly.
These
So,
owners want you to shuck
So
and
they
jive.
so
Mm-hmm.
they so they so they so used to the kids like black men,
mhm,
basically crying
And
because
begging.
they ain't not living, they don't have as much as money, so they want
mhm,
them to sit there and cry and stuff, but these guys are already rich because of their daddy,
mhm.
and they had a nice NIL deal too, and had a bunch of endorsements from Beats by Dre, so they already rich.
He came in the elite with bread.
They
So
had endorsements
mm-mm,
before they came in there.
exactly, he had bread
They
before
had
he came to the league.
endorsements, social media presence.
Hmm.
They came there already,
Yeah,
look,
they
I like to play football. I want to get paid, but I don't need this.
And everything they
Mhm.
do, it
Wanna- This
backfires
is not
because you
an
sat
end
up
all
there and
be
put
all
this
with
Hey
dude,
me.
Torian.
you put him in the
What up,
fifth round of
T?
the draft and dropped him all the way down to the fifth, and then he still come out on top because even as a fifth round pick, he still got getting more money than first rounders.
Mm.
So,
want to humble these boys, but they possess two things that they don't like. They got a strong father presence and they
mhm,
have money. And they
Right.
just dangle these contracts like a carrot in front of them, and they don't like that, and
mhm.
they are afraid of that.
And they
Especially a
humble on
strong
top of that.
black
They not
father. You know they don't like
feeding
nobody
into it,
having no strong black father.
and they
Oh
really
Yeah.
don't
yeah.
like they not feeding into it. They not feeding into the negativity. They not doing
Right.
none of that. They just hey, we here to work, and that's
You
it.
know they did that with
That's right.
LeVar Ball
Hmm. Same
when
thing.
he was
Yep.
talking
Yeah,
about
they
his
did
kids.
him like
Yeah.
that too, the
Eh,
NBA.
yeah,
Yeah.
they was jealous
Yes.
of him and everything like that. He still
Mhm.
like, bro, leave that man alone. Just because he come up with a big ball of
Mhm,
bread talking about, he basically telling his kids, you don't need no Nike. You could do you have your own shoes and look right now.
mhm,
Kyrie got his own shoes now. Everybody
mhm.
trying to come up with their own brand of shoes. LeVar Ball was already, he was ahead
Yeah,
of
they was
time.
making fun of him because he came out with his own slides and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, a
And
big
hoodies
ball of
and
brand was
everything.
selling, and his
Yeah,
kids was good before they was in the league.
exactly.
Yo, the good old boy network don't like that, man.
No, they don't. And
This
but
why
to
these
me, I
guys be
feel like
having that
black people,
CTE.
we
Hitting the
need
head like
to
that.
if they need to stop. They need to if you're gonna boycott them.
Yeah, don't
I
show
don't
no more
watch
Mushy
them
because
like
they be
that.
kind of
Only
football be
time I really
bugging.
watch,
Gucci, cut
I
it,
watch
cut the
certain
video.
people.
Cut the video.
Yeah, cut the video because they be tripping. College football, NFL they be tripping, bro.
I thought it was a still picture because when it came up, it just showed the back of him.
Mm, mm, mm,
Well, yeah,
mm.
you can cut it out or something. Um, well,
You good? They ain't had no audio, so you probably good.
yeah.
Yeah, I made sure it didn't have the audio. But with
Hmm.
that being
Hmm.
said, what y'all got going on y'all
Oh,
channel?
did you see what Torian posted up here? Letting
No, hold
y'all
on,
know
let me
about
look.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong one.
One of, yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Mortal Kombat 2 got delayed to 2026. That's one hell of a delay from October this year. Are they
Yeah,
adding
that's
people to
crazy.
it? It might be
the,
adding people to it.
the
Or it
reshoots
could have been that
reshoots like
they,
a
reshoots. They probably had some focus groups and it didn't come out like they wanted it to, so they got to go back.
How much longer am I gonna be? How much
Maybe he
longer
wanted to
can
jump
y'all
on.
say?
He probably wanted to jump on.
I'm gonna send you the link, T. What you mean? Never mind.
No, that was.
We still got the Ray J story. I'm not my. It was mom. Inga said she don't want to rock with
Y'all
Ray
said
J,
y'all
I
but
ain't
mean, we
want to
can
talk
talk about
about
him, but
him.
he's
Y'all
a clown.
tired.
He's a bozo.
I feel like
He's a.
he trying to cause a diversion, but I still think he has something to do with Whitney's situation. I don't care what nobody say.
I think
Send
he
me
know who has
the
something to
link,
do with it though.
Whitney and Wendy.
Dang, he was mad.
Wow.
He was knocking her down too.
Every time, he was hanging out with her right before she started bugging out.
Ray J a better man than me because I could knock her down.
Oh my God. Whew. What?
Ray
Yeah,
J got
he is a
Whitney
Mhm.
Houston, yes, but
cornball.
Whitney
Yeah.
wasn't him.
Yeah. Whitney. Yeah. But not Whitney. Oh my God.
Mm.
We'll
I
talk about it
sent
next
it
week or
when he
whatever.
come
But
through.
we gotta talk about my man Bruce Willis. Man, he got dementia, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that
Yeah,
thing.
Bad
I
boy,
was
had
my
I
to
was
God.
put
on
him in a facility
I, wa-
now. His
I was
wife.
on Disney
Yeah,
Plus. And I saw the little thing she
It's
did with Diane Sawyer. I said,
yeah,
"Damn, yeah, it's terrible. All that Alzheimer's ain't no joke.
it
It's no
ain't.
joke. Yeah, that dementia, Alzheimer's stuff. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It really deteriorates your whole body. The people don't know you no more and all that. So
yeah.
it's sad.
Yeah, touring the building.
What's up,
Hey,
Tori?
What's
Tori.
going on? What's
Story.
going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Nothing much. Yeah, when I said sent the link, and then a couple seconds later he said,
Yeah.
"Well, guys, what's y'all got going on your channels?" That's why I said,
I
"Never
see it moving.
Oh nah,
mind."
I'm gonna go by what Inga said to me earlier. If it's a good conversation, we're not gonna stop it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I
So
had one.
let's
Yeah, I
yo
had one. Yeah, I had the wanted to drop that little bit of news in there. Yeah, I just came across it maybe about 10 minutes ago.
is that the same movie that 50 supposed to be in?
No, that's
That's
no
Street
that
Fighter, right?
you think about you think
That's
about Street Fighter.
Okay. Cause they on the set with that already.
Yeah, they filming. They working on that now.
they overseas, man. Have y'all heard about Marvel is taking their film production to overseas? They took it away from Georgia.
Took it from Georgia.
He took it from
What?
Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because it's cheap. It's cheaper.
yeah.
it's way
For the
cheaper.
politics, the raise the
Dang.
they're not
Oh,
getting
cause
the same
them
incentives
tariffs.
that they had before.
Dang.
They still got TV shows there, but Marvel, that's a big part of the economy because
Yeah.
them dudes, they was just dropping like movies from movies to movies. Like a lot
Take
of
the
people
TV
so
shows, everything was being shot there.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard
So
about
they
to
so they
Gemini
take
to
moving their whole operation overseas?
Yeah.
Yeah, for as of right now.
Hmm.
Wow.
They
it's not
getting
all over
better.
there
They
like
getting better
like
incentives as far as write offs and stuff like that. They don't have to
yeah
pay as much.
like for instance right now they're filming the Spider-Man movie over there right now and the
You know
new
that's
Avengers
all
movie is
about the
over there
bottom
as well.
line. And they've been losing money too. That's another thing. Marvel been
Yes,
losing
sir.
bread. They've been losing a lot of
Yep.
bread.
Mm.
The movies
They
I
they've been
told
putting out
people
ain't
the
really
studio
been
to
hitting
be
like that. So
I told people the studio to that's winning this year is Warner Brothers.
hey, we're gonna
Like every
see
movie
the next one they got. If this big team up joint don't work, I don't know. They might be a Marvel
I
might be
don't
a
know about them
face.
winning right now because that they winning right now, but it's a big Joker that's coming out in December, and it's gonna break
Hmm.
multiple records, and we know what that is.
Yeah,
Avatar.
yeah.
Isn't that
That's
supposed to bring back the penguin too?
no, that's DC.
They
That's
talking.
That's DC.
No,
I
I'm
want to
That's
see
asking
the
about
DC.
penguin.
that. I'm asking about it though.
no,
Y'all.
Oh, for HBO
the
from
Batman
HBO Max, they ain't really said nothing about it yet.
the Batman movie is like it's kind of like on
About
standby
bringing
right
back
now.
Season 2.
It's on
They
standby.
haven't announced it yet.
Look, they're not going to do a Penguin season 2 until they do a Batman 2. Like
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
waiting
they
on
not
that too.
they have to do the Batman 2 first
But
before they think
yeah,
about
Yeah,
doing
they
it's
another
already
crazy.
season
said
of the
that.
Penguin.
That's
The
why.
hell with the Batman. Bring back the penguin. So,
I'm telling you,
You
they're not
can't
gonna
bring.
do it. You can't do it without bringing back Batman. They're gonna do the
oh
Batman
no.
2 first before they do Penguin, if
Oh,
they do it.
He ain't got no story right now without Batman.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true because the way it ended too. He needed Batman at the end.
Yeah, so they gonna bring
But
him back,
but
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 he gonna.
going But going to what Gemini said in the chat, that is sad about what's going on with Bruce Willis. So like, Bruce Willis, his career is pretty much done because of his dementia. But they said it's getting worse. Like they literally, like they said, his family is gotten to the point where they had to put him into like a special care. Like he can't,
Yeah.
they can't keep after him anymore because it's gotten significantly worse. So you know what that means. I won't be surprised if you hear news that, well, I don't want to say it, but I'm saying it.
I mean, it's going to happen because when you
Yeah.
have
But that he
dementia
was
or
wandering
Alzheimer's
around,
of
or
that
that
degree too, it's bound to have. There's no cure. It's bound to happen. So
Like they
she's just
said, like
paying.
it's gotten to the point. They said it's gotten to
She's
the point where
preparing
now he
for it
doesn't.
now. The wife is preparing.
Yeah, they basically said they got to the
Mhm.
point where now he has forgotten completely that he was even this big action star.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
gotten it's progressed.
Yeah, it's it's sad.
I
It's
I think it started during the pandemic because do y'all remember they was all living together? Demi
yeah, well,
Moore,
Mhm.
yeah,
they
well,
was
they are.
all
Well,
living together, and they probably
right.
started seeing it then.
I mean,
Mhm.
it was
Because
before that because they were
it
saying
don't
in some of
He
his
was. It
movies.
started before the pandemic.
Yeah, it said way before that. Some of his movies, they were saying they had to feed him his lines. He had to have like an
yeah.
earpiece. He was.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he was in a lot of them like B movies that
Yeah,
straight to DVD or straight to streaming.
yeah. Well, he's beloved. Most people we love Bruce Willis, so
Yeah, and then over
sending him,
Arrested
time, people
Development is
said
one
he
of my
sending him
just
favorites.
changed
prayers.
because there's like Bruce Willis. Everybody used to love working with Bruce Willis, and then at one point, before like years before the pandemic, they said he just started changing. He became an a hole, and they didn't know why. But now
Yeah.
everybody know why because he was
Now they
forgetting
know
stuff.
why.
Yeah,
Sending
He
him
was
prayers.
getting grumpy and stuff like that,
yeah,
and
exactly.
They,
forgetting college stuff.
Hmm.
that happens like in the evening with them.
And
They
it's so sad because he had married a young woman, so they ended up having two little girls together, and he's like an older man, and now he's withering away. He withering away from his
mm.
daughter. I mean, it's not his fault, but it's just because of the disease.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's sad for everybody.
So was he really with his family? Like, is he married?
Yeah, that lady he
Hmm.
married. Yeah, because that's his second wife. She was a younger woman, like real young, and she wasn't even born when Die Hard came out. Like she was young. She's young.
I know when she was with Ashton Kutcher, he found that young girl.
Yeah. Well, she got a young man. He got a
She
young woman.
don't she playing she in Landman, right?
No, she not an actress.
He was married to one that was an actress though. I forgot the woman's name though.
Demi Moore.
Demi
Demi
Moore.
Moore.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was actually taking care of him. That's how I was
Oh,
confused. Like,
That's
Landman.
what I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
saying.
You right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking. You know what
yeah,
I'm thinking of
They were
Linus. Why you said
they were
Landman?
all
that's
I'm
the one
saying
sorry.
that.
that.
I got my shows mixed up. Yeah, yeah. She plays Billy Bob Thornton's wife. I mean, not the
Mhm.
wife. The boss's wife, right?
They was all staying
Yeah,
there during the pandemic. Demi
Mhm.
Moore, their daughters, they were
Yeah,
all staying
because
in
they got
one
grown
house.
daughters together. Yeah.
she was
Mhm.
actually the one that was taking care of him though.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they all got a close relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, even though they divorced, they don't have no. They all close together. So.
Because he was hanging out with Ashton Kutcher when she was married to him too.
Yeah, they was all hanging out
hmm
on double dates and all that crazy stuff.
Y'all want to talk about one more thing?
Yeah, why not?
I don't like
Why
that
not?
tone.
Yeah.
What?
I don't like that tone. You just ask like, y'all want to see a dead body? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
Mm. Look,
yeah,
Did I do something like that?
yeah. It did
mm,
sound kind of
I
like
see
that.
dead
it was like
people.
Yeah.
sensual and creepy at the same time. Like,
Listen, I'm
mm.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared now.
No, I was gonna bring up John Amos, and they're fighting over his estate right now.
Oh yes,
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
the sister. I mean, the daughters. suing the brother. And
Yeah.
she's the one who had the claim saying that her brother was doing some elder abuse. The
How
sister's the
much
one
money? How much
initially.
money you think he worth though?
Well, he
Uh,
has a lot of real estate.
This got to get
I
He
mean,
crazy.
and
has
you
a
don't know,
lot of
he could
real
have taken
estate.
he could have taken good care of his money.
They
Remember that
they
he been acting since the
Yeah,
Just since
70s,
the 60s.
60s,
yeah.
yeah. So
yeah, they said
he could have done right by his money. We can't assume
Hmm.
that
yeah.
he
He
I'm
got it
looking
did.
wrong.
it up.
He
I'm
did.
looking it up now, and it says that that his net worth is between 300,000 and $3 billion.
You could
That's
share your screen if you want, Tori, and
that.
you got
And
more.
that's what. And that's what I was asking because this is about to get crazy because this man has a lot of money. Like this ain't about like he's gonna have a whole bunch of. This gonna go on for a very long time. It's too much money involved.
Shannon Amos alleges that Casey Amos, her brother, is exploiting their father and ignoring the med. Okay, this was this year. So
Yeah, she's the one who accused the
she
brother of
remember
the
she
elder
accused
abuse.
him of that before his passing,
Right.
and they saying he exploited his father's and ignoring his medical condition and needs to gain control of the actor's finances upon his passing.
Where the brother is known to have had a, you know, drug problem. So and he's been in and out of rehab allegedly, is what they say.
And remember, we didn't know how long John Amos had been deceased. Because when we heard about it, we thought he had just passed. But turns out that man was dead for like a good month.
A month or
Hmm.
two,
Exactly.
yeah, like a month and a half, something like that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So we really
And
don't
that's
know.
wild. That's
And wait a
wild right
minute,
there.
Torian, the son had the father cremated already before he
Wow.
told his sister, before he told other family members.
Yeah,
So
because when we
that's
found
I
out he had,
always thought there was something suspicious with that
yeah,
son.
yeah, like I thought it was like shocking because it's like when we found out that he had passed, yeah, everybody online like, oh my god, people saying James from Good Time passed away or John Amos passed away, and he was like,
Mm-hmm.
so sad and everything, and then to come out like maybe a week later, I was like, oh, he was dead for like a good month and a half. We like, what?
Yeah, and already cremated everything. You know what I'm saying? Before he told everybody. It's just
It's
something
more than
suspicious about that.
it's a couple people that's included in this petition, y'all. Though the petition also names John Amos, former caretaker, Belinda Foster, close associate Eugene Bermott, and his production banner step and one half production. If it seeks the court order to freeze the estate's assets. Watch, they're gonna have to
Wow.
leave them homes and all of that stuff if they freeze everything.
Hmm.
Wow.
I
Wow.
hope it ain't nothing foul, but
He
I
I
got
mean,
gotta.
if
he
he
got a
had a
daughter
will,
too, right?
did he have a will? Do we know if he had a will?
I don't know.
Oh
It
no,
seemed like he
they,
didn't have it. It
I
seemed
hadn't
Did
like
heard.
this was
then
going to probate court.
It's all gonna come out in the wash. It's
this
all
all
gonna
started
come out.
from his daughter said she didn't know he died, right?
No, no, but no. Before he was even dead, he was alive and everything. She's been yelling to the authorities about elder abuse that her brother was. He sort of came in and took charge, and he felt
Was
this.
she seeing her? But was she seeing her daddy though?
I mean, they say she lived in Germany.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. They was I gotta say this. They were saying she just saying this because of the money situation because she wasn't checking on her father like that.
Yeah, they say she lived in Germany and
Probably was
she
just,
travels
Daddy, I
all over
need some
Africa and
money.
everywhere. Like I think she a photographer or something, a
Hmm.
producer or something she do, but she be traveling the world. So she don't even live in America basically. So
The lawsuit chronicles of the last year of John Amos' life around 2019. Casey Amos started to keep his father from family and friends by shuffling him around from various locations while monitoring his communications at times. This
yeah,
is
he had
messed
John
up.
Amos living in Jamaica at one point.
Impersonating him in text messages and emails and petitions alleges. The calculation and cruel isolation was explicitly designed to render John Amos entirely dependent on Casey. I could believe this. for all of his personal finances and critical medical decisions. So he's making medical decisions too. That's I don't even want to get into this because that's you do something mean like that to your father, and
Mhm. Yeah,
just
that's what I'm saying.
it's
So
just
I don't know why. I'm not saying the daughter is no angel. She probably wasn't checking on her father, maybe because she lived out the country. But however, the son, if it's true, he's trash. And because they said now also too, his dirt is coming out. They say he's been a scam artist. They say
mm-hmm.
he's had a drug problem. He had been in and out of VA. Some dirt on him has been coming out now too. So I, I don't know.
This
It
sounds
don't,
something like
it
Gladys
don't look.
Knight's story.
I mean, well,
Look,
it ain't. Yeah, it ain't got that far yet with her. But I don't know. It's crazy.
it just sounds similar because
Yeah, he's the
you
same
don't
thing.
take advantage of people like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No,
Right.
I,
You
I,
said the guy was on. He allegedly he's a drug addict.
That's what they have said, like in
That,
articles. I
that
mean,
ain't nothing but her sitting there lying on her brother. She trying to get that bread. I know it's a lie when I see it.
That's
You go
I
into
crazy.
don't know what
TMZ.
to believe
It's
with
all it's
both of them.
always something about when this stuff happened. They a drug addict. They abused their daddy and everything. I heard this story a long time ago. She trying to get that bag.
dang.
So you think it's her and not him?
Yeah, like all his business, and she trying to tell all that man former business. He like, come on, man. I seen this play before.
It'll all eventually come out. The thing is, the reason why a lot of people that believe that it's probably him is because he's the closest to him up until he died.
And why
So
he
they,
was
so
keeping him
so they, so
away
they,
from
so they, so so
everybody?
they're, so
Why
they're,
you
so they're, so
keep
they're
your
gonna
father
always
away
look
from
to. They're always
everybody?
gonna look at that. They're always gonna look at that situation. And I'm still stuck on the fact that he knew this man was dead for a month and a half, and no one else found out until way
Kept
after
him
he
away from it, so
died.
all his
Like
family and
that
friends.
right there raised a whole lot of red
And
flags
you
for me.
cremated his body real fast, so there can't be no we can't do no
What's
autopsy
wrong with that
or
though? It
nothing.
ain't. I see what y'all saying about the family, but it ain't everybody's business. Like I'm
He
just
did
gonna
do
be
a
honest
video
with you.
saying no one was that his son wasn't abusing him. But it, to me, that's hard to. If he's not in his where he's not remembering stuff, he's just gonna repeat what people told him.
But
I think he getting
and
a
all I'm gonna
bad
say,
job
and that's what
losing.
this is what I
Well,
always
we'll
say. I
see.
say
It all come out and
that's why
go.
I always said that greed is the deadliest of all the sins because it links to all the others seamlessly. The other
They
ones
say
can stand
follow
alone
the
on their
paper.
own, but that greed will link to all. I'm telling you, greed will make people do some weird
That's a
stuff.
fact.
Look, yeah, you know something. You cannot rule this out, Detroit, because remember now, what about Miss Robbie up in St. Louis, her grandson Tim, who
Mm-hmm.
murdered his had his nephew murdered. You
Um, um,
excuse me, I'm sorry.
chaos
Unalive.
on hockey stick,
Yeah,
CZ.
unalive, yeah. So all for they're gonna insurance policy. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm
but
saying?
but but
So
we all
and
dealt
that's
with.
family now. So I
Can
mean,
we all I bet you everybody in this panel. I know for a fact. And PG, I know everybody in this planet had dealt with somebody real close in your family that you had to make arrangements for. And it be the main ones. You doing all the stuff, you getting the suit, you getting the shoes for your mama, your grandmother, you making all these arrangements, and then you got people coming out of the woodwork talking about where the money at, what you doing with the money. And this smell like it too. I'm sticking with this dude until I know the facts because I remember I had to bury my father and everybody was getting mad at me trying to figure out how I'm paying for this and everything. Like I've been through this, so I'm not believing nothing until the facts come out. I'm believing what this dude, the son, talking about. And y'all know y'all had some family members be when y'all had to bury somebody, always trying to figure out how much money was the will
Yup.
and how much you paying for the funeral and the suits and trying to make talking
you
about
ain't
well you
paying
ain't
for
got to pay
nothing.
that much.
Yeah.
If they
They
not
do.
anything, they need to mind their business.
This sound like what this is. I mean, let's be honest. And you know, it's people out here
Now,
today.
she could be wrong. I mean, I don't know her yet. You know, because why why wouldn't you check on your father was elderly and sick?
Yeah,
I
why
don't
she
care
ain't
if I
check
lived
up
in
on
another
them?
country. I would have been over here.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I gotta go check on my father. I had to
But
leave. I don't care if
I
I
don't
had to
know. I mean, I don't know. It's a
sometimes it
50-50
always
with me. I
comes
don't
that
know.
it
I don't
it's
know her career. I don't know
like
how busy she is. I don't know if she FaceTime them every day, talk to them every day.
that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know.
Then the
I don't know the
brother she was
dynamic.
suspicious because the brothers she lost all contact with her father.
Yeah.
So that's what made her leave wherever she was on the other side
Or
of
is
the
that what
world
she just
and
saying to
travel over.
make him
That's what
look
she
crazy?
said to us, to the people, in the media. What I'm saying, that's what she
It,
said.
they say a lot of things when it comes to when they see that money.
Yeah,
did they
And
have any backstory? Did they have anything about her, like any dirt on her, or because I,
I haven't heard yet. So I mean,
it
she's
ain't no
sworn to,
dirt on
so
her
I'm still
because
gonna
ain't
go to
nobody
court.
trying to expose because he ain't trying to expose her. He telling all that man her own brother's business and make him look weak in the media. She doing what they telling her to do. Her handlers telling her to do that.
mm,
Maybe
I know
we'll
that's
see. It's
right.
gonna all come out in the wash. All the dirt is gonna
They
come.
did the same thing with Prince. You know, nobody got nothing for Prince yet.
They probably surprised that he got access to everything because
Yeah.
remember he's from old Hollywood.
Which I got a question for you. What is what's this going on with Cardi B up in court? Because I don't keep up with her. I don't watch her.
Oh my
So why is
God,
she in
Oh,
man.
court?
wasn't it some kind of
Did she
I
pow
think it
pow
was some
somebody
kind
or something? What she do?
she ain't pow nobody. I think she might have beat the brakes off the girl or something or cursed out. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know. Don't get me
I
to
just
lying.
yeah, I just saw something on on the YouTube about, it, but I ain't listened to it. So I said, oh, she
Well,
back in court.
from what I know, apparently she had some security at her home,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just all alleged because this is what they're saying, but apparently the security officer was, or guard or whatever you want to call it, was, she claims the security guard was like recording her while she was in her home, and then it turned into an argument, and then the girl's alleging or stating that Cardi B assaulted her.
She was
Mm,
pregnant at the time too, Cardi B.
Yeah.
She's
they say
saying
she
she didn't
pregnant
do
now.
it. Yeah.
They say she
Mm.
pregnant now.
That's
I mean, that's
another
the rumor.
discussion.
Yeah, that's the
Mm-mm.
rumors.
That's another
She stay
discussion.
getting pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
well,
another
oh well, I didn't know.
discussion.
I just saw something on court TV where she was sitting up in court, and I said, "Oh, what she done pal somebody or what?" I ain't even stay and listen to it because
I know they was
Hey,
talking about
Moochie.
her.
Hey,
He was like, "Your hair was black yesterday, and today it's blonde. Is that your natural hair?"
Cardi B's a grifter.
mm.
How is she a grifter? She don't got enough. She got pulled into court.
She a scam artist. She scammed her. She everything about her is fake. She scammed her way into this industry. She's a
So
coach.
so you're saying she's a plant?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people said
Yeah,
that. I've heard that
she was
before.
part of. She was part of them making these girls do all of this stripper rap too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
She
Hey,
was the
um,
people.
beginning of the downfall, and then came Sexy Red and all of the other
So,
little
so when
nuts.
people talk
Exactly.
about when people
Dirty
say
red.
that she don't represent us, so she says she's Afro Latino, so
she's
that's her
Dominican.
culture.
Yeah, she not black
Yeah.
anyway. She's Dominican, right?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
is black. She's
He
black,
said she wasn't
and she
though.
said she.
Didn't she call black women roaches or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
that's
Yeah.
true.
Hmm.
Cardi
That's
B
what I
said
thought.
she ain't black. You know what I mean? It came out her mouth. She said it.
Okay, well, she just got off the boat sooner than some people.
I mean, think about it,
Well,
Look,
Moochie. How many people
Afro
you know?
Latino. She
How
Afro
many?
Latino.
I'm about to say how many black women you know with her name, her real name.
Bella Calis, Bella Calis.
She's Dominican or whatever it is.
When
Okay.
did this?
I don't
Let me
cause
ask you.
she's not part of my black community. I mean,
Look,
I don't,
Bella Calis.
When
she part of the
when did this
Latino
Afro
community as far as I'm
Latino get
concerned.
popular though? Like it was never a thing in the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. But now everybody, all these people want to be Afro Latino now because they want to say a particular word.
Oh, this is all. You say tomato, I say tomato.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I got a question, Moochie. Well, not so much a question, but more of a
Uh-uh.
statement. And I hope you can pick up what I'm saying when I say this. School ain't even been back in a whole week yet.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know what I'm
know.
you know what I'm
I
talking about?
know. And they
Okay.
not even talking about. You went to a church where there was kids there that young, and you
They
did
used to
that
go. They went to that school.
instead of turning your own TV off.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
You
got it.
didn't have to do all of that, turn all of their TVs off. Just turn yours off.
Exactly. But I think that person ended up doing it, right? Didn't he end up doing it?
Yeah, it was two people.
I
No,
But
know
turn
Jimmy
it.
it was
No,
two
said
then
kids.
he
No, it was two
no.
kids that
But
it was
then
two
he
he
said
take his
turn
kids.
his
he take
TV
his
off
stuff
at
up
the
out of
end.
here.
But why turn these TV off? You should just turn yours off.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, he did after
And,
he
and
took out
where's
some
the
other
mother?
people.
The mother's not even talking.
Mm, mm,
And
That's what
they
they
don't
lock
say
couldn't.
her up.
nothing
They lock up
because
the mother.
of this. Cause of
Mm,
this.
mm-hmm.
Guess who? We know who fault it is
He
too.
had mental problems.
Yeah,
Do y'all
right.
believe in
Yeah.
some cases the parents should be locked up or no?
I think
Oh,
I
so.
but
feel like
they. Oh, I'm
I
glad you
think
brought
they
that
so.
up
need to
because they
start
did.
doing
Like
that.
like
They
like
actually. I'm
Jeffrey
glad
Dahmer's parents should have been locked up. You
they
know what I'm
actually
saying? Yeah, I
started
think
doing
my
that.
Especially the
parents should have
father.
They actually started doing that. It was an incident that happened not too long ago. I want to say was it 2021? I forget. It was one that happened in was it Michigan? Ethan Crumbly, the one that it was Michigan. It was like out. It was a few miles outside of Detroit, and he did what he did, and
He went in the hospital, and
and
he went to the hospital his who she had a restraining order on him. He went into the hospital and went in the downstairs and unalived her and moved and left. And then
are we talking
they
about the
caught
same
him.
person?
Was it in the hospital?
No, this was at a school. This
Oh,
was
oh, oh,
this was a
oh,
school. This
okay.
was a school age kid that did this, and he went in there. He did what he did, and the reason why I brought that up is because he's like the first person where his parents also got found guilty
Right.
for what he did, and they're in
This
jail now too. He got a
this
life
happened
sentence.
2 years
He got
ago, right?
2 or 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, it's outside of
He
you
got a
said
life
Rockford.
sentence.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
That
he
know.
was the
got a
last
life
one at the
sentence.
end of the year, right?
He got a
That was in
life sentence.
December.
He
Yeah,
got a life
I'm
sentence, but
good,
his parents got
Tori.
like about
Yeah,
15. Yeah, he got a life sentence, but I think his
good,
parents got like 15 years each.
good.
I remember the
And it
story.
did.
I'm gonna tell. I remember that. So my bad
Thank
Well,
for
you for
cutting
that
you off, but I
wonderful
didn't
remember
the
news. Go
that.
ahead.
father buy the instrument?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why they
and
got him.
the father and them was on the run, and they found them in the city of Detroit in the hood.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
for
know
that
that. It's
wonderful news,
coming to me
Tori. And they
now.
all deserve to be where they are.
So what did they charge the parents with? Do you remember?
It was basically I don't want to say it was aiding and abetting, but it was something loosely on that side because basically, like Detroit said, the gun that he used was purchased by the dad, and it was basically not locked up, so the boy got it. So basically, it was like, oh well, he basically used your firearm to do what it is, so you're just as guilty as he
Hmm.
is because you
If
didn't
you're a
have it
minor,
secure.
yes, you should.
But
The parents should be charged.
wasn't it one of them the father bought it for him when he was like 13?
It was something along those. The story is kind of
It
fuzzy
was
to
like a
me,
Christmas
but
gift or something.
basically the gun was registered in his dad's name
Mm-hmm.
because he wasn't old enough to get no firearm.
Hmm.
Uh-uh.
It's kind of like negligence, you know?
Right. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. That if they're minor, the parent really should take some responsibility.
Yeah.
He bought the ratchet for his son, but he put it in his name. That's what I think. Allegedly, that's what I think he did. Some people do
Let me
that.
look this up.
I
You
mean, I know
can't.
like the
And then
redneck.
the mental health thing you brought up, PG, was look. I'm for that, and I support that. If I need to see record that this person really did have a history from however long they've had it of bipolar or whatever it is.
Okay, you
Don't
want me?
just say out the blue, oh, bam, they got mental health issues.
Okay,
Because
I
That's
brought
how
it.
they
that's
do
not
it
a
on the
I
news.
brought it up. I
no. And
brought.
I need to see that. Okay, this person been had this since they was 2 years old. They've been a demon. Then I can understand. They
Okay, I
maybe
brought it.
got they snapped or something.
I brought it up. Why his parents got charged. So I'm gonna read it to y'all right here. It says, Ethan Crumbly's parents, whose names is James and Jennifer, were charged with involuntary manslaughter due to their alleged gross negligence in handling firearms. They were found guilty of 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, one for each student that was taken out. They said the prosecution argued that the Crumleys were aware of their son's mental health struggles and escalating violent tendencies, yet they failed to address them adequately. So they said they got them on failure to secure the gun, ignored warning signs, and failing to seek professional help.
Mm-hmm.
So they might as well just handed the firearm to their son and told him, "Go do it."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like at this point now, you have to charge these kids' parents if they didn't see anything.
That's why I said if they're going to go with that whole mental health thing, then that means, oh, then let's go look at the parents, because if the person is claiming that they had mental health issues, let's go look at their parents and say, did you know that your child had mental health issues, and you had to have known because they are living under your roof.
A mental
Exactly.
health situation is this what every white parent do when their kids do stupid stuff and start fire, only in these schools. It's always mental health, mental health. It was never mental health when he was getting straight A's and
Oh,
B's and C's and all type of stuff like that. But when they
I
get caught doing some dumb stuff, it's always the mental health angle.
I got one for y'all, Moochie. So you remember what happened at the, because you remember what happened at the Tops grocery store, right?
Yeah,
Oh, in
In
yeah.
Buffalo.
Buffalo, the one in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I got so
Mm-hmm.
I had got a so I came across an update. So the guy who did it, he was staunchly anti-black. I mean, it's clear that's what he did. He drove to and
Yeah.
from Buffalo. I mean, he drove hundreds of miles, which means he drove hours,
He
multiple
he
times to
went
get there
live
before he
too,
actually.
right?
Before, yeah, he went live on Twitch, and that's how people saw it. And okay, so he's locked up now, but now they're trying to develop to see if he'll get charged and sentenced to death. That's basically what is going on now. So the recent thing that has come out is that him and his attorneys are arguing to have the charges of him getting the death penalty dropped because he is upset. Now, this is the person who did it, that the jury is too white.
What?
I wish I was making this up.
Oh, he's trying to sound like he's insane.
I'm like, wait a
Where they
minute.
could, where they could say he's
You
not in his right. They're gonna try to twist this and make it a mental thing.
I'm saying you went in there to take out nothing but black people, but you're upset that the jury pool that they got selected for you to determine to put
This
you to
is
death
state
is all white.
this is state charge too, right?
Yeah,
Good
or
thing
is it
about
the
a
I
state.
don't, or is it federal? I can't remember if it's state or
See,
federal. It might be no,
see,
it's state. It would have to be state. It would have to be
okay,
state.
cool. Because I'm gonna say this. I would like this, man. Like when it's federal, it's when Trump in office is pretty dangerous because he got the power to pardon people. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want justice, you not gonna. I'm just being honest because Trump has pardoned people who didn't
If
deserve to
he
be pardoned.
is that person,
It's a price for everything. That's all I'm gonna say.
they don't.
Detroit.
Do they
I'm
come
gonna
for
just put it. I'm
money?
gonna just put it like this. We looked at the guy who did it. This dude looked like barely had two nickels to rub together.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
He would be like Kyle Rittenhouse if he get off anyway. The money will be going like that. Cause look, he was trying to sell stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was trying to say he was trying to sell that book, and ain't nobody was buying that book.
Yeah, that part. I just they're gonna he's it's like it just keeps happening so much now.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good thing that them church doors was locked.
Nobody's gonna talk about it, man. But we got to blame this on. And I know people want to have protection. Is all we both need protection. But man, this the weapon control, because I'm not gonna say the G word, but the weapon control situation is ridiculous. Like the lobbyists and stuff that's making me and Paperboy was talking about this a long time ago. It's never going. A lot of these senates and congressmen is eating off this. Without I ain't gonna say it on here because I ain't gonna even do it because I
Well,
don't know the Moochie stuff get strike. But
because
if
the
you know,
hammer
you know.
companies is
Yeah, yeah.
supporting
Mitch,
the
don't even
politicians.
say it. Don't say it. We're gonna have to be on Rumble when we say this because I already know what's happened out here. The situation that's on in DC, That stuff ain't got nothing to do with Trump. That stuff is martial law at its finest. They just testing it out and see what they
Mm-hmm.
could do.
Mm-hmm.
It's a test out dummy. They about to try it in Chicago after Labor Day. Don't be surprised if they make their way to Chicago.
I'm
That's
worried
all I'm gonna
about the
say.
parade. If I hope they don't do that parade this weekend.
Oh, you talking about the Caribbean?
Yeah. I
Mm.
just I I got a bad feeling in my gut about that.
Mooch, you gotta tell the people where your Rumble at for you can go live on Rumble because you can't really say much on here.
I'm on there. We all y'all gotta do is come
I,
over there. I'm already on.
all 40 people in the chat, why don't y'all follow Moochie on Rumble, man?
I'm gonna put it in the chat. We are
I,
on Rumble
Um,
now, y'all.
All right, so I'm about to break out.
all right, man.
Get that show. When you hopping on?
I don't know. I don't see nobody over here yet, but I'm.
I was talking about Detroit. When you hopping on, bro?
Oh, talking about on
You ain't
Ready or
got
Not?
blackouts, do you?
No, I ain't got that, but I got Ready or Not though. I've been on there.
Oh
Let me know when you get that game, man, for we could play.
shoot, I was skipping that, bro. I'm waiting on. I'm gonna grab Battlefield in
I got.
Blackout 7.
Oh, okay. Hey Moose, before we go, when we doing Mary Kingstown next week?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm
Um,
not the trailer, but like the pictures and stuff.
that's what I wanted to do that tonight, but I feel like it's kind of like we got a lot of time. But I thought we was gonna talk about the last season before, like a refresher.
Well, I gotta rewatch it though. I thought you with the pictures you got, I thought you was gonna show that
That's
little
what I
teaser
wanted to
trailer.
do. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, if you do the teaser trailer and pictures, we could talk. I mean, talk about it, then it's cool because I ain't really watched it. I ain't planning on rewatching it till like around
I only
probably
wanted to
like
watch the
October.
last two episodes, and then I could pretty much pick everything up from there.
Oh, okay.
did y'all discuss? I don't know if y'all care. What's going on with the Young Thug snitching allegations? I don't know.
Oh, I did have that. Hold on 1 second.
So y'all
Because I
get up.
was
I want to
working on that,
thanks
but then
thanks
I
for
got
having me on, Moochie. I'm gonna get
distracted.
that show.
All right.
Huh?
All right,
All
so
right. Good
peace.
night. Well, I was
I
gonna
got this,
say
then I got to
is,
bounce too. But
Moochie got
yeah,
I'm gonna
so
this
tell it
is
for
gonna
excited.
be
you.
the last thing. We're not
All
going
right.
on Rumble. This is gonna be the last thing.
Okay.
It was with Young
Mm.
Thug, but what he said was crazy. Did y'all see what he said?
No, that's why I'm asking you.
He
I'm
basically
trying
was.
to get
It's a.
this thing.
Did
Hold
you
up, I'm
listen
trying to.
to the whole 2 hour? Did you listen to the whole 2 hour thing?
No, I ain't listen to that nonsense. I just
Oh,
saw the little quote where he hold up. Let me put it. Let me because I don't think I got it on my thing. It says, "Since y'all want to call me a snitch, let's air it out then. We all be talking mad in Atlanta. I'm talking all y'all favorite rappers be taking it and they homeboys be giving it. Don't wear no skinny jeans around, baby, if you not with it. Just saying. So now he talking about everybody is taking it.
Young Thug said that.
Yes, like everybody's like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wasn't sure who
messing
said
with
it.
their men's.
He not even
mm.
supposed to be in Atlanta, right? I thought he.
Yeah, he can't be in Atlanta.
Yeah, so that's why he said that.
He need to chill out, man. Before he go back, they ready to throw him back up in prison. I mean, jail, and throw
Heck
away the
yeah,
key.
because he beat the system.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
like. Just go somewhere in the corner and be quiet. But people like that don't know how to do it.
You know?
Mm.
If I went through all that in trial, I won't hear nothing. I may drop some
You know what?
music.
Why you even posting stuff? First of all,
Exactly about this and child.
You
Right.
can't change nobody's mind on the internet. If they think you a snitch, they gonna think you a snitch. It don't matter if you provide paperwork or not.
and then here comes 6ix9ine with some nonsense.
What he talking
Man,
about?
But let me. I'm gonna show you the thing with Doug first.
Oh, these booty bandits.
This nut. He gonna say, he said, since y'all wanna call me a snitch, let's just air it all out then. We all be talking mad D, taking mad D in Atlanta. Now you know what he mean by D now from y'all,
You
right?
said we in
Yeah,
English, not French?
we
Damn.
all be taking mad D in Atlanta.
That's a big
I'm
pause
talking
right
all
there.
your baby boys be taking it, and the homeboys be giving it.
Maybe
Don't
that
wear
means
no
something else.
skinny. No, don't wear no skinny around baby if you not with it. Now is he talking about the
Yeah.
one we was talking about last week with the shizorts on?
He talk. He
Oh, I
must
thought
be.
he
He
talking
must
about
be.
Cash Money Records, baby.
He
That's what
must be talking. He talking in codes. That's what he doing.
Mm.
but y'all
Or
really think
is it don't
DIH?
wear no skinny jeans around baby? Like, oh yeah. Now
Yeah,
I got it, pretty girl. I got you.
yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That's crazy. You know, he be grooming on me, groom Wayne. Now he
Well,
Mm.
y'all
allegedly.
surprised about Young Thug though? Before he got caught, he used to say a lot of suspect stuff.
Wasn't he wearing a dress?
He was
Yeah.
wearing a dress. Yeah, like that's. He said a lot of suspect stuff.
He
Mm.
really said, you think he gonna come back and say my account was hacked?
Right.
I
Because
don't
He
the
ain't doing
know.
that, man.
Ain't nobody gonna believe him.
He
He
just he
say his
just
account was
this.
hacked.
I ain't gonna say it on here. Pause. But he said he was smoking on. You know what?
no
That's what he
one.
said. I'm smoking on, you know what? I ain't gonna say that because there's a big pause.
Oh
He
my.
was on Twitter talking crazy, calling people cute. Young Thug was a wild boy, man.
What?
Y'all so cute.
Young Thug was one, man. I'm telling you, Young Thug used to would say a lot of suspects, a lot of stuff, man.
I don't know where I saw 6ix9ine, but I can't share it in my Instagram because I don't know if it's still saying I'm live.
So is anybody from that YSL trial like locked up? Is everybody out?
Not everybody.
It,
Oh.
not everybody, but some people had other charges against them.
Mm.
So that's why he probably said it like that. Everybody snitching.
So do y'all feel I don't know how y'all felt about the whole Gunna thing. Like, do y'all like is he justified now to go
No.
for it? No.
He told too. I mean, it is what it is. All Atlanta is looking bad, man.
Damn. Atlanta looking like Harlem a little bit.
Mm-mm. You
They
ain't
looking
never
worse than
lied
Harlem.
all in with all I see. It is Boondocks. It's like a Boondocks episode.
I've never watched
And then you got
Boondocks.
6ix9ine
What? Are you serious?
saying
I
some
know.
nonsense.
I know.
Wow, PG, that you need to add that to the list of things to
It's been
do.
on my list. My husband be like, what's going on?
You never watched
I
Boondocks?
missed the boat. When did it come out? The early 2000s?
Yeah.
Well, you probably was in
Okay.
school.
Yeah, I was in college, so I wasn't watching TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boondocks is a classic. I remember when I was in college, it was somebody I knew. We would watch the Boondocks every Sunday night on Adult Swim because it came on at Adult Swim at 11:30 on every Sunday night.
And then I used to watch Robot Chicken too.
Oh, those were the days. Like, oh, me some robot.
I don't know why. You know when they had a card with the action figures doing
Uh
the
huh.
show? I
Yeah.
used to watch that.
Yeah, but Boondocks is a classic. I
I
will say this though. Only seasons 1 through 3. Season 4 wasn't that good because Aaron McGruder, who's the creator of the Boondocks, had no say in it at all, and you could tell the quality went down. So I would say just watch seasons 1 through 3.
Yes,
okay.
1 through 3. I can't believe PG ain't seen the Boondocks.
I know,
It's
I
a it's
know.
a really good. The Boondocks
Seasons 1, 2, and
told
3.
a lot of stuff. Like imagine if the Boondocks was out right now, they would have so much material to go off of.
I've seen clips, but I haven't watched the whole episode.
Yeah, it's a classic show. Like when you watch certain, I'm sure you heard of Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, you hear Uncle Ruckus. That's like he's a huge part of the Boondocks.
And I know she said she didn't watch it when I said the thing when we did the Juice review.
What?
when I had the
Wait till she see that Thuglicious dude or whatever his name was.
Oh,
mhm,
Thugnificent and
Whatever.
Gangstalicious.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Thugnificent
Wait
and
till she get to
Gangstalicious.
that.
It's delicious.
Mm-mm.
No, the chick. No, listen, the chicken episode gonna be. It was a classic. We gonna get some
Itis. Is that
chicken.
the
We
Itis
gonna
one?
see some chicken.
The one about
Yeah,
the itis
that.
was
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
That's I love that one.
No, my favorite one was the red ball. The red ball episode was the kickball one.
Mm. It's so many good episodes on
It's
Bulldog.
from what y'all say. It's given like a cartoon version of Chappelle's Show a little bit. A little.
Mm.
Mm. Oh,
No,
wait,
it's
wait,
like
wait till you get to that
what you guys see.
Tyler Perry one.
I saw the clips. I
Yeah,
saw the clips for
Mm.
that one.
And
That
then
and
that's I think that's what got
the
him
R. Kelly
canceled.
one is good.
oh really? That's
Oh,
not on
you know
campus.
what,
Yeah,
RC? I'm glad you
I
said
think
that. I'm
that's
gonna
what got
ask
him
it.
canceled.
Shout out to RC because I didn't think to do that, but I'll ask you because I actually posted this up on my community post today. Since today would have been Michael Jackson's 67th birthday, so I said I gave out. This was and I'm gonna ask y'all this. I'm giving the scenario. The year is 1988. The Michael Jackson Bad World Tour just got announced. The tickets have just gone on sale. You want to go to this concert really bad because this is technically his first official solo world tour. So it's a very big deal. However, there's a dilemma. Your rent is due the same day that the tickets
Wow.
got announced, and your rent is the same price as the tickets.
I
Which
already know
one
what
is
I'm
the
doing.
biggest priority? Which one is the biggest
I'm
priority
going to
for
see
you?
Michael Jackson.
Oh shoot.
I'm going to see Michael Jackson. I can pay my rent late.
Yeah,
I can pay my rent late. I just tell them, oh, I'll just pay the late fee, whatever it is. But
yeah,
I'm going to see Michael Jackson. That's a once in a lifetime.
yeah. Look, I'll get you next month, y'all.
Yeah, why not? Oh, maybe next month. I might just pay it late, like next week or something on the
Look,
next
I
month.
have it by the 15th.
I have it before you give me that court notice to go to court. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have it all together
I
by
was I was 4. So did they have payday loans back then?
Right.
yeah, Sweet Daddy Williams.
Sweet daddy
No, come on, break
Mm.
your
gonna
leg.
charge me triple.
Mhm. You
Detroit, what
gonna
you gonna
charge
do?
me over the big
You talking about what album we talking about? Bad?
Okay, you
88.
want me to give you the scenario again?
You
88,
said 88?
Okay,
88,
so the year
88.
is 19.
Yeah,
The year
that's
is 19.
bad.
The year is 1988. The Bad World Tour just got announced. You want to go really bad, and you found out what the tickets were, and but you also on the same day that the tickets got announced, they're going on sale. Your rent is due the same day, so you're in a dilemma. Do you pay your rent or do you get those tickets?
Um,
Mhm.
if I had a lawyer like Bookman, I'm going to see him, man. So back in the day, the landlords were more, understandable. So I'm gonna go rock out with Michael Jackson
Yeah.
though. But we
I'm
talking
gonna have
about right now,
pay with
hell
Michael, and
no.
I can pay my rent next week or something. We're on the next pack.
You gotta buy an outfit and everything, get your hair
Yeah, it's a
done.
lot to
Be
it.
in
And
a
the reason why
Nah,
hole.
and
I'm
then your landlord better not live in the same.
I don't care. The landlord can be at the concert too. I'm like, I'm
Yeah, the
at the same
landlord live
day.
in the same building to see you coming, going to and from that
the
concert.
the reason why
I
another
don't
reason
care.
why the reason why I asked that question too is because I'm thinking in the back of my mind about how a lot of these people spent probably 2 months worth of rent to go see Beyonce.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I spent a lot of money to go
Nah,
see
I wouldn't.
Kendrick.
I'm sorry.
I
I
spent a
wouldn't.
lot of money to go see Kendrick.
I saw most
Beyonce
of
do
the
the same
concert on
songs
TikTok.
though.
I'm good.
Yeah, I paid 2 racks once. So
Woo!
it was for 2
What?
tickets though.
No, I ain't even paid
I was balling though, and that was like several years ago.
I spent a nice
Who
little
was that
I
for?
spent almost
That was the
400.
that was the on the
300.
run with
I
Beyonce
spent like
and
300.
Kendrick.
My
But
bad,
it was
Pete. I
2
spent like
for 1 for me.
300.
So
Oh, that was Jay-Z and Beyonce.
yeah, so it was kind of like 2 for me. So that was like, all right.
I spent on
Girl,
that. I
oh
spent
my
like I went to
goodness,
Chicago. It ain't
that's
that
a
tour didn't
lot
come
of
here,
money.
so I spent like leave about 400
I spent a lot of
and
money to go
plus
see
more.
Kendrick. And not only
If
that,
you going out
fly,
of
I had to
town,
have
you gonna spend
hotel,
more.
tickets, a lot of money.
That's
Yeah,
a
You gonna
I was
spend more
lot.
close.
money.
I was close to the stage too, though. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I could see the sweat on her forehead. So
Yeah. Well, if you getting that, then okay.
I was balling at the time, so money wasn't a thing.
Oh, excuse
Balling.
me.
Listen to
Oh,
her.
oh, excuse me, Miss
Listen to
Griselda.
her
Yeah,
as she
Miss
pulls
Griselda.
off
She
with
got
her
it going
swinging
on.
her fur coat.
Oh, let
I
me
ain't,
get a
I'm not a concert.
let
I'm
me
not a
get a
concert.
let me get a payday loan
You
from
know
her.
how the person swing their fur coat like that? That's what I saw when you did that, when you said that.
So what you saying, Moochie, is that PG was on Dynasty?
Yes, yes, like that's what it sounded like. So regal.
He was at the PG was at PG connected like that, man. Her father was at the fight with Frank Lucas. Y'all don't even know that though.
Tamika, you want to come up?
Tamika.
Tamika said I might see the landlord at the concert. I'll say, hey.
And it's funny. I
Dang.
say his name keep
Same
moving.
row. Same row.
I
No,
don't even
that it's
speak
fun.
to the lady.
No,
I don't even speak to
it's
to
funny.
my manager.
It's a funny. It's actually a funny story now that Tamika said that because I remember when I used to work at the airport. It was back in 2017, and at my other job, where I work at, they have like it's like a concert venue, so they have different like shows there, sporting events, and all that. Inga knows what I'm talking about. And I was working there, and I had took a day off from working at the airport because I wanted to work this concert. It was actually a Janet concert. Never seen her, so I said, let me go ahead and work so I can actually see her. How about who I see coming up the escalator uh, at my job and not expecting to see her was my manager. The one from the job that I took off from that day. She said, oh, so that's why you called out today. She was like, I ain't
Like,
mad at you because at least you're getting paid, so I can't even be mad at you.
okay, yeah, it's not her business. I don't care. She be mad if she want. I'm a grown can take a
Nah,
day off.
nah,
All
because
my people.
the thing is, she had spotted me because we kind of like locked eyes, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe. I said I could not. It's one of the things like I didn't expect to see you here. So it was one of those things like that. Don't try to look away now. I already saw you.
Man.
Ain't nothing like seeing your supervisor at the club though. Not like Diamond Players Club, but
All right.
and
Yeah,
she
that
was
wouldn't even
cool.
happen.
And
That wouldn't even
she was the drunk one. I was like, this some bullshit.
happen. Yeah, that
Uh-uh.
would never happen. Not them people that I work with. They wouldn't be nowhere near with where I'm going.
Well, she was young, like young African American woman though. That was the only reason. Yeah, I'm not a concert person though, like that.
I love a concert.
I'm not a big concert person.
I mean, the last thing I went to was the New Edition thing.
Oh, I know that was good.
I love a concert.
Yeah, it was.
New Edition came to my job so many times over the years, and they kill it every single time.
Yeah, they could tour like they've been touring like every year and they still sell out.
Yeah, they should.
It
All
was
the other
real
white groups
good.
do.
They're gonna be
That
like
You
the
never
concert was
Temptations.
stop.
good.
Keep doing it.
I'm proud of them.
Because of the Rolling Stones and 90 years old, and they still out there doing things. So the
Mm.
rest, New Edition can keep on too.
I'm not
I
mad.
know that other one. He looked kind of like a skeleton. He looked
Who?
like he
Exactly.
got. Did you see Frankie Valley?
Mm-mm.
It
He did, didn't
he looked not. No, what's his name? Yeah, no, the one from Jersey Boys was in his stories based off of him.
I thought he died. Thought he
They
died of
saw
cancer or
him
something.
perform and look like a robot.
Oh, I thought he died. Maybe he's still alive.
They
I thought
look
he was.
scary.
Hmm.
Dang, RC, I'm sorry to hear that. You need to do better.
It looks scary.
Oh yeah, that happened to me too, and that didn't stop me from skipping school. I kept on skipping, but
No, see,
that
that's
happened
what
to
you
me
told
too.
my
Nosy
mom.
neighbor, nosy neighbor, my
I got in
mind your
trouble for
business.
I got in trouble for what you call it when you ring the bell and run.
Ding dong
Oh
ditch.
yeah. Hmm.
That happened
The
to me a
lady
few months
recognized
ago.
my sneakers and she
That
went
happened a few
around
months.
and rang my bell and told my father, "Your daughter's out here playing."
That ain't funny with you because some two little boys did that to me a few months ago. You talk about
Oh
curse
no, it's happened to me too. They bang on
out,
my door and then you go
have
to the door.
pissed
They
me
ran.
off.
They run and take off.
They was
I said,
hauling
if I
ass.
catch up with y'all asses, it's on.
Moochie, you
So
still
I got
cracking
in
up. That's
trouble
not
that
funny,
day.
Moochie. That's
It's happened to me too.
I got in trouble
They
that
bang on the
day.
door and then you go to the door and they,
Hey,
yeah.
Tamika.
What's
now I
going
don't
on,
think they
Tamika?
expected me to open the door and curse their ass out. Well,
Yeah,
they didn't
Ding
know
Dong
they had
did.
to my door. I'm still looking
Yeah.
for their ass.
She
Yeah, it's fun when
recognized
you're a
my
kid doing it,
sneakers.
but when you're the adult and it get done to you, it ain't funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I
Mm-mm.
ever did. I ever skip school. I don't even know if I ever skipped school.
I have.
I did senior skip day, but I don't know if I
Oh
officially
yeah,
like
women. I think we
school.
all did senior skip day. I mean, who wasn't going to do that?
Yeah, I don't think I was kind of
I
in the middle.
did ninth grade skip year, 10th grade, 11th grade skip, 12th grade skip.
See, I had all
I
my
just,
fun,
I
after
just
You
school
skipped.
hours.
just too skipping to my Lou, wasn't
I
you?
did all this. I did skip
I
every grade.
skipped way too many days.
I
Way
skipped
too
a whole bunch. I
many.
ain't wait till those senior years. Shoot. Senior
Y'all
year,
was
that's
going
when
to
I was
hubby
getting it together
parties?
then. 'Cause that's how I got to get up out of this piece.
But see, it's different because I went to high school in the South, so in New York it's a lot easier to skip and not, New York.
Yeah, it was easy for us
But
to
Man,
skip.
here,
I was skipping and was right outside my damn house hanging out in front of the building. I don't know what was on my mind. And one day the neighbor
Yeah.
finally told my mother.
oh, you
What?
was bold, Tamika.
Yeah.
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 Boy, I had some good time.
I
Shoot.
would have been somewhere
Told you
else.
what my
I'd have been,
father used to tell me the beginning of the school year. You cut class, I cut ass. That's all I needed to hear. I'm good. But I
Yeah.
did
I,
cut.
My father did all that too.
I
I
just
don't
had to
think,
be
but
real
that didn't mean I was
strategic.
just hard headed. I just still kept on skipping.
you ever got a call from
I
teachers
bet she
at the
was
house?
skipping.
Yeah, they used to call or send letters and all that
they used
kind
to
of stuff.
call and leave that voicemail. I used to be right there to make sure to catch that, intercept that voicemail
Yeah,
too, and
like on
delete it,
house party. Yeah.
Shoot, my
and
mother
delete it.
didn't work. Shoot, I couldn't do none of that.
One
If
thing my
I'm
mother always
skipping,
told
I'm not
me.
coming there.
One thing my mother always told me. She said, "Make sure you better make sure that I don't get a call at my good job to have to come down there and deal with you for some stuff that you've been doing." And that was what she said. Now my dad said something a little bit different. I won't say it on here, but no, it was kind of like in the same vein, but in a little bit more extreme version.
Mm.
And the thing is, I used to
Mm.
when in elementary school. I lived right across the street from the school. Like I literally could walk to the school and be there in like 2 minutes. It was right there across the street. I mean, one time I left a homework assignment at home, and my teacher said, "You got 10 minutes to get to your house and back. If not, I'm on the phone." When I tell you, I took off like Jesse Owens.
Mm-mm.
Because I was waiting in the back of my mind.
Crazy.
I don't want them to give that call. I was like, I'm not trying to get my mother to get that call. I took off and came back, and I was huffing and puffing. Everyone in the classroom was cracking up.
Yeah, we ain't had no camera support game. That's yeah. You said it's tough for the kids probably to skip now, but
Y'all caught any of y'all kids skipping school?
yeah, yeah, I caught my son skipping.
What
That's
you
why
do?
I mean I got mad, but I thought to myself, how am I gonna get mad when he did? I did say, but I still got mad. I ain't let him know that I used to do it.
My sister
I
tried to
didn't.
play me one time. I think she was in middle school at the time, and she didn't know. She thought I was going to work because we a decade apart. And so I got a call at good 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's some dude, and he asking for my sister because she fake sick. And I told my mom, I said, no, she's not sick. Of course, she believe in her, and so she had a little plan to have a grown dude. He was grown because he was trying to talk to me at one point, and
Mm.
she was probably like 12 or 13. He had been in his late 20s.
Whoa.
And I kind of I want to say block her because she wasn't supposed to be messing with him. But I'm like, yo, like you doing too much. But I hate when kids don't realize, like, yo, I did the same things. Like, what I'm saying? I'm not no dummy,
I
but
did the same things,
they
So
think they invent the wheel, and nah.
yeah, it's just different when you become an adult. Then
Yeah.
you understand why your parents was pissed at you
Yeah, but I
for doing
wasn't
too
bringing
much.
no grown dude to the house. That's the thing. I don't know. That
No,
was
I
wild.
go to their house.
Yeah. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
oh,
And
oh
she was
god.
dumb because she didn't set it up good. Because why he calling you should have been calling him if you was trying to be, what I'm saying, on the low. But I guess he got thirsty. The party
Yeah.
telephone. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I had my own line for a long time. I had my own phone line
I
since
did.
fourth
I did
grade.
too. I
Yeah.
did too. I had my own telephone
Mm.
line, and it's so
Mm-hmm.
crazy because it's like remember back in the day. I said that's why I said the kids today are real spoiled because back in the day you had to do one of two things for 3 minutes. Can you? Whew, that seems so ancient talking about some 3 minutes. You either had to be mobile to mobile or free after
Mm-hmm.
9. That was the
Yep.
only
I
thing.
be like,
But
I call you back after 9 once my
after 9,
I say my
Mhm.
I say my minutes.
once my you to say
Or the
my
thing
minutes.
going to Roman and all Roman charges and all
And
that
if you wanted
crap.
to
All
talk
of
to
that.
anybody else at that time of the day, you would have to ask them. Okay, let's say I have Verizon. I have to ask you, who's your carrier? Do you have Verizon? Like 9 got
Mhm.
T-Mobile. I was like, oh well, I'll talk to you after 9 then.
Right, exactly. Because
Mhm.
you be charged if it's a different carrier. Right. I
Shoot,
remember.
I like the
Or if
net
I had a prepaid
the
thing, I had
Nextel.
2 minutes on the phone. You know.
That's what I used to like, the Nextel. The
Yeah,
chirps.
I had Nextel too one time. Yeah.
So,
They was petty as hell if you think about it.
That
Like
all that chirping back and forward. I had that short.
I didn't
Yeah,
have
the
a church.
chirping. And don't get me started on the dial-up internet. You couldn't be on the phone and the internet at the same time. You on the phone and try to get off the phone. Someone on the computer, get off the get someone. It's either you was get off the phone or get off the computer. You couldn't be on both at the same time.
mm-mm.
And that dial-up was the worst sometimes because sometimes it want to boot up, sometimes it don't. A lot of times it didn't. Sometimes it would go real slow. I mean, it's like wow. Think about it. It was a time when we did not have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, Wi-Fi really. That's still a rather new thing compared to the scope of things. It's
I
still.
am kind of glad, social media. No evidence of me back in the day.
Oh Lord, that's what I'm saying. That's why I could skip school and all that kind of stuff. It was social media. I couldn't do that stuff.
Heck no. But
No,
they be cutting school and doing dances in the bathroom.
I know they do. Yeah, these kids are bold though. They real bold. I
Yeah,
did a lot of things. I mean,
this is the TikTok
I was
generation right
bad, but
here.
I wasn't all the way bad because there still was consequences. They know consequences for these kids now. So,
There's a parents on there with them too. Yeah.
or if you beat your kids or whip them, whatever words y'all want to say, spank them and all that, is you getting locked up. You can't even put your
Mhm.
hands on your kid.
Mm-mm. I remember my friend. She was a little older. She was calling a psychic hotline on my phone, and my phone bill was like $800. My grandma was
Woo!
so pissed. I'm like, what are you?
Mm.
Don't get me
What was
wrong.
they talking about?
I
What was that?
don't know. I
Moochie,
The heck?
do the lady, Miss Cleo. Remember we
Call
I,
me
did
now.
I
call
can't
me
remember.
now.
Call me now.
But no, I was there on the
Oh,
first
y'all,
call
we
because
reviewed that movie too, y'all.
I know the first few minutes was free. So I witnessed the first call, but I didn't know she kept calling. I'm like, and I was thinking like, yo, where the hell was I at? Like, because I had a cordless phone. I'm like, was you out? I was so confused. Like, oh, I felt so
She
bad.
probably was hiding somewhere talking.
My grandma was
Underneath the
pissed.
bed or somewhere.
So what am I gonna be from a year from now?
My grandma's
What do
favorite
you
line,
think?
her favorite line when an unexpected cost was in the house or something. I'm on a fixed income. She was out playing about that fixed income.
Yeah, nothing came true but that damn bill. That's right. That's right. That bill come, you call them 900 numbers or something. Shoot.
Yeah, because the thing is, as a kid, you didn't have that responsibility, so you
Mm-mm.
didn't care about it. So it was nothing to you. That's why they made that call to that socket hotline. Because like I ain't got to pay for it. And the thing is, that's how they get you because they look
And when
at
you
you
and when they had
when
the
you
box with
calling.
the videos, we call, and then I would be calling
Yeah,
all
to
the
request the
videos.
video, you think it's free,
I
but it's
call
not.
all the videos and their bill come in.
And that bill came in, it was like, what is this?
Yeah, what is this? Yeah, and I had to pay it.
I never got approached for that because I feel like I kept it in moderation, you know what I'm saying? But it was like maybe 2 or 3. Sometimes I think they used to do like you could order 1 or 2 and get 1 free or something like that. Or it was a bundle. I don't remember, but yeah,
I don't remember no bundle.
not like a bundle, but I felt like sometimes you could get a free one after a certain amount. I could be making that up, y'all. Don't get me wrong, it's late, but that's what I feel like they was doing. But it was like $1.99, $2.99 or something like that.
Something like that.
Oh shoot! Yeah, they did used to do the blocks for you, so you couldn't call 900 numbers.
Oh yeah, my cousins did that. When they used to
I
do-
know they did that after that with your
Oh, this is at a different spot.
Oh.
When my cousins, yeah, they was calling them 900 numbers, and my mom was pissed. I don't know. I have bad luck with phones in my house. Because I had 3 separate situations like that.
If they put you on hold, then that's each time you sitting there on the phone too, and it's ticking the minutes ticking away.
I remember my friend mother used to lock her phone.
Wow.
You know how like the house.
Oh, I know. I actually put a lock on the phone so you couldn't use it.
Oh yeah, no, that's a real thing. Oh, definitely, I know about. Yeah, I've seen that happen.
When I
Yeah.
saw that, when I
Lock on the
saw that
phone.
happen,
My
I couldn't
aunt
help
had
but
that.
laugh.
Yeah, my aunt had that. She put a lock on the phone. Yeah.
You know how
At a
when you had
certain
the
time of
rotary
night, when
phone.
nobody using the phone, you know. Yeah.
Shoot, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
She could only answer the phone. She couldn't make no calls because the thing
right.
was blocked. Because our
Mm-hmm.
mother did like the emergency breakthrough. And then like the next week, I was like, oh shoot. She, she said, you have to call me. I can't make any.
Yeah, it was real. It was real back then.
Oh man, they don't know.
It was a struggle.
And also too, like with the cordless phones, people like got a little too comfortable with it. And I think that's what inspired with the cell phone. Because the thing is, with the cordless phone, yes, while it wasn't attached to a cord, you could only use the cordless phone in your house. The minute you stepped outside, that's when it started getting all staticky.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh snap, I got too far away from the receiver, now I gotta come back inside.
Some of those phone cords was long as hell.
Oh no,
They
we
were
got
long.
ones
They
that
were very long.
walk the whole house with. They're very
Exactly.
long, yeah. And the cord for it be if it's on the wall, with that cord was long, so you could walk all around the kitchen and everywhere with the cord, yeah. So
And then on top of that, like the cord would be so long, you just put the phone down on the floor and start dragging it as if you had a dog on a leash or something like that.
right, exactly. It was real. The struggle was real. It was real.
But let me tell you something. I think another reason why especially a lot of women, probably miss those type of phones, and I always crack people up with this, is because they had the effect of being able to slam the phone down on the receiver to let people know how mad they were after the conversation.
Exactly.
Nowadays, when you hang up on someone, you can't do that same effect because it's always going to be a doot or a ding when you hang up. No matter how hard you mash that button, but if you slam that phone, you heard that slam on the other end of the phone, like they meant business.
Yeah.
That would be fire if there's a setting on a new, like if we get a new update where it's the setting when we hang up, it'll be like a tone on the other
slam it.
Bam.
I would love that.
Yeah. Or you can make it say F
But
you.
but,
Bam.
but then also at the same time, you had to be careful because if you slammed it the wrong way, you might break a nail. You know, like you might crack and chip your nail if you have your finger underneath the receiver and not outside of it.
Yeah, my nails weren't that long.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of transitions, y'all.
We did
a long way.
A very long way, and we still seeing
We have a
transition. That's the
we
crazy
have a
part.
rotary phone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you took it way back. You said a rotary phone. You took
Yeah,
it way
yeah.
back.
I grew up
That's
with
how
a
they
rotary
used to
phone.
put the lock on that phone.
Yeah, that's the lock I'm talking about. My aunt used to do that. Put the lock on the rotary phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it be locked, but
So
they
you
could pick
can't make
up.
no calls out. You can't turn. You can
No,
only
you can't turn. That's what
yeah.
I was talking about. You can't
Right.
turn
Yeah.
it.
My aunt did the same thing to my cousins and them. At a certain hour of the night, she locked that damn phone out.
Remember there was a time when we didn't have caller ID.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
of
had to
course.
when you answered the phone, you had to be like, you literally had to say hello and like make sure, like, if you didn't know the person's voice, you had to ask who was calling. And then when they finally did come out with the call ID, it wasn't attached to the phone. It was separate from the phone. You had to plug it into the wall and
Yup, it was
connect
a
it to the
little
phone.
box.
It was a little box, like a little white box.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I think it was by Bell Atlantic. Woo, that sounds dated too.
Yeah.
Bell Atlantic.
Bell
Yeah.
Bell South Bell,
Bell,
whatever.
yeah, South Bell South. That's what it was, Bell South.
Ma Bell, whatever her name was. Whatever.
He said my.
Yeah, they changed a couple.
Yeah. 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 When I was a little kid growing up, all in my middle school age, what all that, we had a rotary phone for a long time. So it it take forever to make a damn phone call, but
Yeah.
I
I was so mad when beepers first came out because my mother she went and get the touch tone.
Mm.
You know when
Yeah,
we got the touch tone when they had call waiting. That's when we
Mm.
finally got it.
yeah. It took a long time for we got, and then we ended up getting them and got rid of the rotary.
Yeah, the rotary phone. Like, I'm kind of glad that I wasn't around when the rotary phone, because like someone said in the chat, I would be so annoyed if I messed up the dialing on that.
Yeah,
You
you
messed up
and that
one
happens
number,
all the
then you had
time.
Yeah.
to, and you had to start, and
Yeah.
then you had to start all
Start
over
All
all
again.
over
over.
again.
Yep.
Mhm.
It take you forever to dial the number. Yes,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
I remember my grandmother had one of those big block phones. You know that block phone that was like, it was like a beige looking color, and it looked like a block, and it had the gray numbers on it,
Yeah,
and it
that's what we had
rang
Mhm.
really,
both.
and it rang really loud. That
Yeah,
thing rang
yeah.
very loud. You could hear
We
that
had
thing
one
throughout
in
the entire
we had
It was
one
house.
like a
in
loud
beige.
bell.
It was
We
a
had
very
one.
it, it was a
We
very
had a red
loud
one,
ring.
and we had a black one. Yeah, we had different
Yeah,
A
my
color
mother
ones.
deaf
had a
person
yellow
could hear
one
that
for the
phone ringing. It was
kitchen.
that loud.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Matthew,
You could be outside and hear the phone ring, stand outside the house.
Matthew bringing up the phone booth, and imagine now how cringe and nasty that is. You put your ear to a phone.
And I spent
And
many time in the phone, but that's how you talk on the telephone, and
no, yeah,
and,
but I'm saying
and look up
like
number. But now you think about the germs. Yeah,
Yeah.
back
exactly.
then we
Yes.
didn't think about that. I used to use a phone booth at the subway, in the subway. I used to use it in the anywhere,
That's
any
what
and
I'm
everywhere.
saying. Like we weren't
That's
thinking
how you
about
talked on
germs
the
back
phone,
then.
any and everywhere.
Yeah.
It was a phone booth on every corner. You couldn't go nowhere without seeing phone booths. But that's just yeah. But now I would think about the germs and the nastiness of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good phones to hang up on people
Oh
too.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
just put the phone down, and then I look and see if I get some change back or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you always gotta
Or
check
the
the
operator would tell me, insert another 25 cents. That was like,
Oh shoot, I used to
or
get
insert
credit. I
another
dialed the
dime.
right number but got connected to the wrong party. and then they, and then they give you credit.
you little scammy moochie. Mm.
Not a scammer.
I know, I'm just joking.
Mm.
It's just crazy how over the years, how forms of technology has changed in the way that we communicate. Because you got to think now, with, of course, with the phones, of course, communicating by mail, like people writing letters to each other. Then, of course, now people are doing, it went to Skype, then Uvu, Zoom, FaceTime, what we're on now, StreamYard. Faith, like that. It's just amazing how the way that you
It's
communicate
gonna be something else.
has advanced over the years. Even
Then
through
they had
social
the
media is
other
another
thing
one.
that
It
connected
won't
to
be
your
StreamYard anymore.
computer
It
where
might
you
be
could
something
call
else next time.
overseas. It was like a phone. You could have a seven. I forgot what it was called,
I'm
but
telling you, I'm
Oh, like
telling
the
you that
party line.
hologram is
Yeah,
coming.
everybody on the phone.
That hologram is coming. That's gonna be crazy.
mm,
Child, we're gonna have to Steve Urkel time machines in every house.
Yeah, the Jetsons.
Yeah, I
Shoot, a
was disappointed.
teleportation device would be crazy. You don't ain't got. I said that's if they did a teleportation device, that would put the airlines out of business.
That's facts.
Yeah, but it's didn't Back to the Future predict Zoom? Yeah, they did. They predicted a lot of things in
yeah,
there.
Yeah, I'm still upset we ain't have no flying cars though.
Yeah, I know. We
that's
need that.
coming.
It's coming though.
No,
They
you know what
already
we need.
talking about it. They got the
You,
prototype.
you know
Yeah,
what we
they got the
need. Y'all
prototype.
have y'all ever seen the movie The Fifth Element?
Bits and
I
pieces.
can't
I
remember it.
Oh,
I
I can't
swear
Well,
remember.
it,
years ago.
well, there was a part in the movie with the main character. She was eating some food. She had it in a white bowl, and then she just put like the packet inside of the bowl and some seasoning. She put it in the microwave and pushed a button, and then opened the microwave right back up, and it was this big chicken dinner inside the bowl. That's what we need.
Facts.
I'm talking about you ain't gotta. You just gotta put some seasoning stuff in there, and it basically makes the food for you. You ain't gotta worry about cooking it.
It's a long way from a TV dinner. Mm.
Right.
No.
And as a matter of fact, speaking of The Fifth Element, that actually predicted how we ended up getting Uber Eats, because there was a scene in the movie where Bruce Willis's character was sitting there and the guy came and he delivered his food to him. It was like a Chinese carryout, and the guy was delivering it on his boat, like that he was using as a form of transportation to deliver him food. And I said, wow, that was Uber Eats back in the 90s before Uber Eats was a thing.
I want to pull the food out the TV. So when I'm sitting around thinking about, I think I want a T-bone steak, baked potato, and salad, and they could just like on the Jetsons. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, it goes flying right out the wall.
We all be the clump. We all be the clumps up in here.
That's true because we might be ordering all kinds of stuff that
Exactly.
yeah.
I had an auto dialer. It was a device that made the sound of the phone dialing. You could call numbers without putting money in the slot. Oh, that was I know people was using. Remember the guy used it in Terminator?
Mm.
It was one of those movies.
Yeah, there was ways to get through and make calls. My cousin used to have a hack. I don't know what it was, but he used to dial some numbers and do some little janky ish on the payphone, and he would get through.
Oh yeah, on the payphone, people do that all the time.
Yeah.
Support came and got a point. He said we're not rated for flying cars because some people can't drive on the ground.
Oh,
That is a
that's
strong.
fact.
That is
That's
a strong
fact.
point.
That's the fact. They be blowing up. Everybody be crashing into each other in the sky.
Yeah,
Just blowing up.
exactly. You see nothing but cars
Every other
exploding
minute,
and
you be
falling out the
seeing
sky.
explosions in the sky, right?
Yeah, I just feel
People
like
ain't even really mastered them hoverboards yet.
And
Yeah, I just feel like logistically, just flying cars is just not smart.
no,
Mm-mm.
no, not yet.
Uh-uh.
No, because there's still a lot of bozos out here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be paying attention. Look when they was walking, the pedestrians they just walk out in the street, don't pay attention, don't.
I have
don't,
seen
you
They
know,
be looking down at
I
their
have
phone.
seen though.
right on the phone.
I have seen
instead
though
of
mostly
they
on
don't
the
even
West
push the
Coast
button.
though. I have seen though
What?
mainly on the West Coast though that they have those self-driving Ubers out there.
They talking about
yeah.
bringing them to New York.
Oh,
Yeah, like
no.
they have those self-driving Ubers
I
out there.
don't
You
think
just get in there
that's
and,
a good
and it's
idea.
not a
I think
person
they
driving
got
the
them in
car.
Atlanta too. I think in the city of
But the
Atlanta.
thing
they
is,
got
I
them
actually
there.
have seen people that I know who live out
And
there
on
who
the
have
West
recorded
Coast.
them doing it, and it actually got them to their destination safely. And they
Yeah, I
used
know
it
they got them on the
multiple
West
times.
Coast. They got them in
Yeah.
like
But New York, I don't think
Arizona,
so. Not with the
Arizona,
potholes.
and Nevada too. And
I say
the
no,
Dayton
not with
area.
the potholes.
Maybe they have some type of detector where they can like detect the potholes before to avoid it.
Mm.
Maybe I'm just saying. Sometimes you
I'm
can't
gonna be
avoid
honest with you. They might need it in DC because DC is nothing but a bunch of one ways and detours, and GPS be damned. You mess up on that GPS, you'll be turned all the way around. Take
Yeah,
it from
you ain't
someone
lying.
who actually experienced that one time. It's the worst.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I
What's
don't
that
think
highway
it's
with
a
the
good idea for
495?
New York. It's too, especially the city. You got
Yeah,
them
it's
bike
called Waymo. Yeah,
passengers.
they
You
already
got
got
the
them out in
people
the
on the
West
bikes.
Coast.
Then you got them regular civilians on the city bikes. It's just too much going on.
Oh yeah,
Where
them bikes.
they're not. It's not.
Them bikes is
Not yet, not New York, and not yet.
I
Not
don't
yet.
think in the potholes. It's just too much.
It
Too
is.
much.
Mhm.
Well, we've been live, y'all, 3 hours. I never did no live this long.
It's a
Okay,
sleepover.
Cinderella said I'm from the West Coast and I rode in one of them. Some
Okay.
cars called Waymo. They
How
drive
is
around.
it?
I'm not
It's just,
trusting them.
but it don't seem like they got potholes in in the West Coast like that.
No, the
Their
West Coast got a
roads
lot of
be good.
traffic. They got a
They
lot
got
of
a lot of
Yeah.
traffic. Yeah. No, because they don't deal with no snows. That's why we get all the potholes because of the salt
The
stuff they put on the
salt.
ground
Mhm.
and it tears up the concrete and everything. So,
Well, with that being said,
all
I
right,
guess we're
y'all.
gonna close it out.
This is a
All
great
right.
conversation.
I
Oh yeah,
know
we
that's why I
always
didn't want to end it,
we
but
always
we've
get
been up
one
here
of
3 hours, y'all.
Y'all
Yeah.
be safe this
Have a
holiday.
good night.
You too.
All right, y'all.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Ew.